Welcome to the second episode of Cronies Speak, where I actually have video on. Today, we have my good friend Emily here, we have Coppercab, we have Pamela again, and It's the It, and little guy Rance might show up later.
So, hi.
Break the silence.
Yeah. So you said you didn't have any topics prepared, or?
I know Alan had two that he wanted to talk about, but he's not here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alan's MIA.
I can kick off with one. Since we're technically a panel, you heard John McLaughlin died a few days ago, right? He's the PBS host of the McLaughlin Group panel show. Pat Buchanan, Toki Roberts. He would pose questions.
Yeah, John McLaughlin, PBS.
That's right. That's right. He'd say such and such in the Senate. Toki Roberts, what do you think? And then the four people in the panel would give their opinion, and then he'd give the consensus, or he'd just say, "You're all wrong as such and such of this. It's such and such a thing." Next
another
topic.
One bites the dust.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a pretty rough year.
I know we've lost a lot of celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we lost Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Andy Kaufman,
You pick up a paper later?
Danny DeVito. Or wait, no, he's not dead yet.
Frank died earlier this year.
Mm.
Jonathan Davis died this year.
Oh.
What? That's going to be a tough one.
Are you trying to...
Chelsea's face.
I'm going to have to do, like, 4 for 8 for you, dude. Like, stop.
Alright, topic. Guess ways Jonathan Davis will die. Just kidding.
Mm.
Jonathan Davis will live
be back
to
in
be
my hole now.
105, and he'll die on stage in front of everyone at a concert. That's how it's going to happen.
Like Tiny Tim.
Yes.
There was something
And
that
then
Artie
after
Lang
that-
said first.
He wants to be preserved and put on display for people to see him and visit him for free, and he wants to have a disco ball hanging above him.
Are you serious? I love that. That's amazing.
Yes.
A disco?
Yeah.
That's truly punk rock. Like a disco ball over his dead body. Oh, I love it.
It's original.
I'm copying it.
He like this, and he's gonna have a disco ball. It's gonna be in my house. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
Okay,
my
that was a little
gosh. You would have that too. You'd have a little shrine in your closet with little
What's that?
candles around it.
No.
Keep them in
All I
the
have is-
freezer.
All I have is the mural behind me, and that's it. Okay, alright. I've really toned it down the past few years. Let's talk about something else.
Oh my god, there's a mural. A mural.
What?
You like corn? The vegetable? No, the band.
Yeah, my RuneScape username is I love corn, and today someone asked me, they're like, "What's so good about corn?" And I was just like, "What?"
I like that group.
I'm changing my username to I love peas.
These are like the lamest questions ever.
What's that?
Number 3, would you give a homeless person CPR if they were dying? Yeah. What the
No?
hell kind of a question is
I
that?
don't know. I'm not getting AIDS.
What are these questions? Oh,
Why are you reading these questions? I can't see them.
I
Was it
don't
on the
know,
Cronies
I
Speak
just
page?
Here, I'll link you.
I'm not catching the bum disease.
Some questions to ask people, and this is what I find. Oh god.
Right now I'm Googling. What was it? There's a philosopher that's like dead and stuffed, like in his university, just like you described with Jonathan Davis. I think it's Alan Watts. I'm looking it up
Sounds
right
like
now.
a failed 80s comedian. Alan
Yeah.
Watts. Like,
Yeah.
stand up.
Great.
My humor is shocking. Alan Watts. But oh my god.
How often do you go online? Every day, every second of my life, almost.
I think the better question is how often am I not online?
When I have to work, when I have to drive.
I live on the internet.
And the phone counts too, right?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. So there's because sometimes I'd like stream music or podcasts as I go to sleep. Usually podcasts.
I had a really weird thought today. I thought that I kind of missed depression because when I was depressed, I didn't really worry about myself because I didn't really care. So, like, I wasn't scared of anything really. But now that I'm happy now, it's kind of like I'm turning into a hypochondriac where I actually, like, care about myself and, like, I, like, want to live and I, yeah, I don't know.
No, you can't do that. You have to stop wanting to live. You should
I'm like
Chelsea, why are you being happy?
Like skin cancer and all this stuff, and like normally I wouldn't care. I just like, oh whatever, I'm fine. But now that I'm like super happy in my life, I'm like, please God, no, don't let me have skin cancer.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Hypochondriac. Hypochondriac. So yeah, it's just weird that you can miss your depression. Like I miss being really cynical and sardonic and sarcastic, and I miss having like really dark humor.
You can still have dark humor if you're happy.
But it doesn't come as natural. So like I've been watching House because like his personality fills the void for me. So yeah.
No. Miss
I'm
your
done ranting
depression.
now.
Oh, it's a great and original like venue for discussion. Just what you've been doing the past few videos, the life after depression stuff.
Living without depression, yeah.
Or yeah.
What in the hell?
Yeah, I remember that kind of depression. I had it after my mom passed away. Like, we would be in the car driving, like, me and my grandma or, like, my dad. And, like, I would genuinely not give a shit if we got in a wreck and died. I was like, yeah, well, whatever.
It's
if I die,
not
fuck
like
it. Like, I had that attitude. Like, I didn't care if I died. I didn't want to kill myself, but I didn't care if someone killed me.
right.
That
Like
wasn't
you weren't
suicide.
actually suicidal. You were just
I just didn't give a shit about life. I was just like, yeah, okay.
How did your mom pass away? You don't mind.
She was struck by a car outside my house.
Oh my gosh.
Next to our mailbox. Yeah. She was intoxicated, and she was asking my dad to take her to the store, and my dad may or may not have been high on painkillers at the time, so he didn't want to get out of bed, so she went outside, tried to wave him out car, and got hit.
Too personal. Remember that we're live. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, that's okay. I know. I forgot that we were live, but it's okay. I'm not big. Whatever. It's on the internet anyway. Everything's on the internet. Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome. Sorry.
No, it's, again, don't apologize. It's not. No, she asked a question. I'm being honest. This is what happened. I mean, it wasn't like, she had some alcohol problems towards the end of her life because she had a gastric bypass surgery, and so the doctor said that she had a craving for carbs, but she couldn't eat a lot because she had a small stomach the size of a golf ball now, and so the way to do it to give us whatever was to drink alcohol.
My sister's getting ready to have gastric bypass surgery on the 30th.
Tell her to be careful, because, yeah. Anyway. But, yeah. And then that happened, and then I moved away, and then I got really depressed, and I have some OCD issues, and so I was having some bad problems with intrusive thoughts, and I was going through that for years, literally, and I didn't go to a therapy or anything. I kind of had to discover it on my own with age and time and wisdom. And the problem is the more you give a shit and the more you worry, the more it affects you, and the less you care, and the more you let go of everything, the less it bothers you. Like, that's the key. That's the real secret, is to not try to not care. You can't try to not care, because if you try, it gets worse, or something like that. Sometimes. I don't know.
Free.
But anyway,
Yes.
depression, hooray! But I feel much better lately. Knock on wood, you know. I've been okay for years now.
Yeah, same. Oh my god.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
the cake is a lie.
Is somebody in the bathtub? Because it's
No,
not.
I'm pouring water.
Emily's
It's all
peeing.
good.
I'm not peeing. It's water. It's like,
Emily's peeing.
Oh no.
You can't lie to me. I'm a ginger. We know the truth.
I swear it's just water.
That's an odd way of peeing. That's like an odd pee. Like, it's coming out in clops. Like blap blop. Blop.
I will confess that I've been in like Skype calls with people, and like I really had to go, and I like brought my phone in with me and just like muted it, and like.
Who hasn't done that, honestly?
Well, if you had to go to the bathroom while in a hangout, you could just mute your sound and turn your video off.
I refuse to mute it.
You forgot to turn your video off. Oh god.
I go on webcam when I go number 2. Because I
I
want
had
everyone,
40.
I want everyone to see what I did, 'cause I'm proud of it.
My
Okay,
random
that's
rant
strange.
I think the closest I've come, I've had like 45-minute. I've been on hold for 45 minutes waiting for a government service, and you know, I've had to at some point, and the lady caught me. It's like, hello? And I'm like, I'm almost done. Don't worry, we're never gonna speak to each other again.
I like that. You're like
After
trying
this.
to like console
Yeah,
them.
it's like,
Don't
hey,
worry,
it's
we'll
like-
never talk again.
That's right.
This is getting strange here.
This is a
Okay.
one night stand or a one night shit. I don't know.
I started it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This is
speaking
what
of,
happens when you aren't prepared and you wing it. It gets
Yeah.
weird.
See, Robin, you should have had some subjects prepared, because now
Yeah.
look where it's going here.
It's
I found
he
a
really.
philosopher. It's Jeremy Bentham. I'll post a link. So he's displayed at the school he taught. He's been dead since 1832.
Does he still look good? Like, does he look good for a spry age of 3,000?
They had to replace the head.
You don't look a day over 2,000.
That's right. No, some frat boys stole the head, so they reclaimed
Oh my
it. So
God.
So that's not his head.
Oh, man.
Damn fraternity
Person.
boys.
Okay.
Hey, that's sexist. How do you know it wasn't like a sorority? Why does it have to be guys that did it?
Okay. Fraternity individuals of unknown sexual proclivities
Okay.
or identity-related proclivities. How's that?
You're so good at euphemisms.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, it's
Chelsea.
I think I figured out how to.
I keep up to date with my PC nomenclature.
That's not what I wanted. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Never
politically
mind.
correct.
Mhm.
So politically correct. That's so sexy. Political correctness is so hot.
Ouch!
Oh, I love consent. Mm.
Mhm. So, for example, instead of yelling "Oh God" when somebody's elated, somebody yells "Oh unspecified deity" that does not infringe on your perception of the divine.
I'm still triggered. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm actually genuinely triggered. Is there a way to untrigger me? Do we have some like insurance for triggers? Like,
I think you just have to go to your face and then you'll be okay.
well, I'm going to the police and I'm reporting this call and I'm reporting everyone in it because you're all a part of the problem.
I mean, I'm already on a government watch list, so.
Saying, never mind.
Oh, really?
Who's on the government watch list?
Nobody.
Chelsea did a no-no.
What did you do?
I read about the New World Order.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be worse. You could have read about NAMBLA.
Nambla, nambla, nambla. That's funny. Could have been
Read about
worse.
what?
Read about Nambla. That's actually funny.
The North American Man-Boy Love Association.
Wait,
Gabriel,
what?
you made me laugh.
It's an organization that was created late 50s, early 60s that's centered around relationships with adult homosexual males and underage male sexual
I figured out
identity.
how to link it for real. Sorry.
Further mentorship. Although these days, no. Most
They
of
were
them are
pedophiles.
on the. That's right. Most of them are on a watch list for pedophilia. Pittsburgh was briefly a member, but for free speech purposes only.
I just want to know if Emily's done like using the bathroom yet. Like,
I'm not in the bathroom. I'm in my bedroom.
all right, we need topics. All right, do you people
Okay.
drink? And by you people, I don't mean you white people. I don't want to racially offend any of you whiteys. I just want to say, like, do you drink tap water or do you strictly drink out of bottled water? Because personally, I do both, but I know a lot of people will only drink bottled water because they're afraid of all the stuff in the sewer. Blah.
I drink tap water. Where I live in Hamilton, Ohio, we won like the best tasting water in the world.
Oh my Lanta.
So.
Well, you know that water
Bottling.
causes that disease in your head that makes you kind of like inept socially. What is it called again?
Well, do you have like
Asperger's?
blue-green algae in your water?
No. What autism?
whatever
Does the water cause autism?
We even bottle our water and sell it.
Well, the last place I was employed, I was office manager at a company that made and sold water filtration systems. So we were piped into the city water. It's about 5 minutes from where I live, so what they get is what we get, and tested. The water's perfectly fine. It's just a weensy bit on the hard side, that's all. But
Now,
it's
I want to ask you guys if you think chloride causes autism.
I know fluoride is I don't know why they put it in the water because.
And toothpaste.
Because, well, it's industrial waste. I mean, how can something that can eat through concrete be good for the enamel on my teeth?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was an incident several years ago in Illinois. The fluoride truck tipped over. It ate through the concrete. So tell me how that's good for my teeth.
Probably because it's combined with different chemicals and buffers.
Then why does it have poison on the bag? And it, like in your toothpaste, it says if you swallow more than if you swallow it, to call poison control.
Oh,
Well, it's kind of like cough syrup that just makes you cough more.
Oh my gosh. I'm never drinking cough syrup again unless I'm getting high.
No other country in the world puts fluoride in their water but the United States.
Yeah, I know. Population control! We need corn! We need corn and Megadeth to form together with Gwar and make a Megazord of rock proportions.
Oh,
I'm having a hard time putting together sentences, so I'm going to be quiet now.
Okay. I thought that was a great sentence.
Thank you. Someone does.
You're just saying that, Robin, because you're his bestie.
I don't do sentences good, okay? Don't hate me.
Well, if you separate salt
I have
and
some questions.
okay, you first.
Thank Lord.
Your question will be more valuable than my statement.
Okay, what is your question?
Okay, now I feel really bad. Maybe you should.
I know.
concede.
Thanks a lot. Oh my god.
Go ahead, Robin. Ask the question.
Okay. Do you trust your government?
No.
Yes, obviously I do.
No.
I don't.
I do.
I don't trust them, and I don't believe a damn thing they say.
Why not?
Why
The
not?
government is there for your health.
Oh
I
my
live pretty
God.
close
Without
to.
the government, we would have anarchy, and people would be killing each other left and
Okay,
right.
Coppercap, you can't be serious. Do you truly trust the government?
Of course I do. I mean, you have to trust your government to an extent. I mean, if you don't, then why are you here? Why aren't you revolting? Don't be complacent. If you're unhappy, go speak up about it. But don't not trust your government. The government is good.
The government is not good. The government
Yes,
lies.
it is.
They no longer are for the people in this country. They haven't been for a long time.
I hate to break it to you, darling, but Donald Trump is actually a part of the government.
Oh shit.
So if you're a supporter of DT, you're a
my
supporter of the big G, the government.
The big G, yeah. I think we need less government.
But if we have
Subject to
less
the unique
government, then we're gonna have less, happiness.
What have I started?
Okay, I'm not really sure if I take Coppercat seriously or not.
That's the point.
Citizen
Moving
of a
on.
unique government.
How about you, Robin? Do you trust our government?
Maybe parts of it.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
What about you, Emily?
I don't know.
I love that response. Perfect.
It exists
Now, I'm not
regardless of
anti-government. I'm just the way our government's run right now. I think they're a little too intrusive. I think they need to just remember that they work for us, not the other way around.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not anti-government because, as you said, without government we'd have anarchy, and who wants to live like that? But
I just feel like they need to take our guns away, and that way that people can stop killing each other. Like.
Okay.
Anyway.
No. We need our guns.
Trigger alert! Trigger alert!
I am a big Second Amendment supporter.
We need to remove the Second Amendment and remove guns in general because, like other
No.
countries, they don't have violence. England doesn't have mass shootings.
No.
England doesn't have mass shootings.
No.
Look, she just yells, no. I just give me an honest reason, like.
Well,
They did ban the fox hunt.
We don't need AR-15s, okay?
And we need our guns.
All right, I'll stop, Chelsea. I don't want to derail the combo.
That was interesting.
I'm a citizen of a unique government that's pretty transparent. The only thing that happens up here, for all the money that's spent in the United States on various things, you hear, for example, like if you replace a toilet at the White House, it costs about $10,000. There's a lot of scrutiny over expenses over this little thing and that. Like, we don't have an Air Force One. Our Prime Minister once wanted to attend I guess when the Boston Bruins were competing for the Stanley Cup. Basically, his opponents more or less bitched because he rented out a jet that was typically used for the military, so he had to partially
What's a baller?
What's that? Yeah. Well, we don't have an Air Force One. He can't fly commercial.
Well, you know what
So
I
he had
say,
to-
YOLO. YOLO,
Yeah.
if you only live once. Take that jet, baby. Take that jet.
So that's the kind of stuff we put up with up here, just arbitrary bitching over the budget.
Damn,
and
Is that
miscellaneous
Canada that you're
expenses.
from?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, good old-fashioned Canada, our brothers up north. Wait, what is that? Is that what I think it is?
What is it?
That doll? Hold on.
Yes.
That's from Up.
Inside Out.
Sorry.
No, not Up. That's from the movie, the Emotions movie.
Inside Out.
Inside Out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm so
I want to go to the
sorry.
Upside Down and watch Inside Out.
I got a good question.
What is it?
All right, this is for all of you. We'll take turns going around. What were you like as a child? Your
Oh, boy.
personality.
What was we like? I was very rebellious.
Rebellious.
You know
I
the
did what I
character
was-
that.
Oh.
You know the character that Bruce McCulloch plays in Kids in the Hall, Gavin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
I was a hard-headed child. I was very stubborn. I have a problem with authority.
Ooh.
Well,
I've always been a perfect child, so I honestly, I really was a good kid. I did well in school. I did what I was told. I wasn't an asshole. My parents let me bend but not break. You know, they let me like go out, but they wouldn't let me stay out too late. I honestly had no issues growing up. I mean, every now and then you have moments where you have temper tantrums or like, but my mom washed my mouth out with soap if I cussed, so I rarely did. And then I
my
learned
dad
what
did
was,
that to me once.
yeah. So
I
I
said a
was
cuss
a
word?
perfect child.
A perfect child. Nobody's perfect.
I was pretty close. Okay, honey. Like,
Oh, okay.
Well, I was an only child.
same
I
here.
was super lonely. I had a lot of imaginary friends. When I did play with other kids, I was super bossy. Like, I would pick what we were playing. I would pick what everyone did. I would make all the rules.
Oh my
And I
god,
would
what a
So you were
bitch.
damn, you were pretty good.
Just kidding.
I have two sisters and a brother. Well, my one sister's passed away now, but there was four of us.
And I wouldn't share my toys with anyone. I had a birthday party one time, and all these kids came over, and they were playing with my toys, and I, like, freaked out and started crying because I thought they were going to ruin all of them. I was kind of a spoiled brat.
I once trapped my neighbor's kids in the bedroom with me, and I told them I genuinely convinced them that I was an alien and that they were gonna be abducted and killed. And
How
this is
was
when
you
I was
that?
like I think 10, and they were 8, and I was like my whole family's aliens. We're taking over the planet,
That was
body
so
snatcher
mean.
style. And I had this kid bawling and crying, and the
That
more he
was
cried, I
mean.
laughed for a while. And like I finally decided I had enough, so I let him go.
That was
I was
mean.
actually kind of sociopath as a kid.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Also,
No, wait a
we
minute. I thought
would
you
get
said
in.
you were. I thought you said you were perfect. You
Well,
had
I
no.
was perfect in my mind. When we would
Oh.
have
Sociopaths say that they were a perfect child.
Yeah, I was the perfect child in my mind. We had water gun fights, and I would say, "All right, my mommy and daddy said that if I get wet with water, the person who squirts me with water is going to be in some serious trouble because I can't get wet. I've got to go do something later." And so, but I would continue to play and spray everyone else with water.
Oh my God.
They couldn't squirt me. I was a cheater.
I kind of did that in high school when we played floor hockey and soccer. I've had an enlarged spleen since I was 12, and I wasn't supposed to play contact sports, but I would anyway, so nobody would come near me when I had the ball, and I could basically do whatever I wanted.
I love the manipulativeness.
Mm.
Yeah, risking my life just to play floor hockey. I don't know. I had fun, so whatever.
Have you ever contemplated roller derby? Is there a local league?
No, there's nothing out
Okay.
here.
Emily
Yeah.
never answered. Emily never answered about her childhood.
Oh god. I was probably like Wednesday Addams, like really morbid and quiet and very aspy. I still am.
Nice.
Not always. It can be kind of frustrating.
Well, everyone has their
Okay, we know.
kinks.
I mean, on one hand, I probably wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for all that, but it
Yeah, and
makes it
just
really
like Justin Bieber says, you should love yourself.
well, it makes it really hard when it comes to certain things, like finding a job or something simple like
Yeah.
that, because I can't really talk to people that well.
Well, you could always be at midnight.
You just help me run my
warehouse
bed and breakfast
stalker.
in Michigan.
Hmm?
Curator.
Bed and breakfast. It's all good.
You know what? I would ask everyone a question. Would you trust Emily with the rocket nuclear controls?
Yeah.
I would.
Sure.
I would trust you with the big red button, Emily. Just want you to know that.
Why?
Because I like that. I feel like you're calculative.
Mm.
Calculated, I mean. And you are devoid of fucking with people, like to mess with people, just to mess with people like that. Like you wouldn't kill everyone just for the jokes, like Chelsea would. Um,
And I'm outside the blast zone.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Let me shut the fuck up.
Oh shit. Stop
I like
telling
how
everyone
you
your
got
colors.
all of that from one sentence.
Do you remember the two subjects that Alan wanted to talk about, Robin?
They're on the Cronies Speak II, aren't
No,
they?
but I can look them up right now.
There we go.
I wonder why he didn't make it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Chelsea, do you have another question? I got a
always have-
question.
Okay.
All right. Who in here is religious and who in here isn't? If you're not religious, hold your hand up.
I can't do that.
All right. Well, so Emily's not religious. Okay. Now, do you feel like are you one of those people that needs physical evidence of a deity or a higher power? Like, and if you are a Christian, that's cool. Whatever. I mean, you know. But like, if you're not, the Christian argument is, what do you have to lose if you believe? But you have a lot to lose if you don't believe, and it turns out to be true. Like, if you don't believe, you might end up in hell. If you do believe, and it didn't end up to be true, I mean, whatever. What do you lose, you know?
Mm.
I mean,
I believe that our surroundings and our lives and everything created is evidence of a creator.
rock and roll.
I believe in God.
Rock and roll.
Archaeology's done it for me.
What?
Archaeology.
Oh, sorry. I went Molly laughing. I was confused.
Could you
So,
clarify?
You know that thing where you dig up stuff that's really old and it's
Don't
Yeah, like
start
with
sending-
spoons and knives. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
with little brushes.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's so brassy. What I meant was, like, does that prove, like, are you religious because of archaeology? How does that prove it?
Well, it's a huge proponent.
Okay.
For example, people thought the city of Nineveh, for example, was a fairy tale like Atlantis, because the Bible was the only corroborating source until the 1930s when it was actually dug up.
I did not know that.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Well,
I
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
As an atheist, I didn't believe in God. I didn't think God was loving if he was going to send people to hell. I didn't think Jesus existed. I thought he was just a lie. I felt like the religious people I saw were
I'm
really
so triggered right now.
cool. I had a lot of misconceptions. I was really confused and I was scorned. And
I'm so triggered I'm trembling.
Mm-hmm.
sorry. But I don't know, a lot of stuff happened. I became an agnostic. I decided it was stupid to deny the existence of something completely, right? And then from agnostic, I progressed to believing in a creator, and well, here I am now. I don't know. It's kind of a really far journey,
That's a cool
but
story.
I
Yeah.
don't know. People change.
They live happily ever after.
Yeah.
Now, Emily, okay, what do you believe?
Okay, I don't know how weird this is going to sound to you guys, but I think if there is a God, it's probably either a giant computer or a math equation.
That's not that weird. I mean,
You mean like Deep Thought or that formula from the movie Pi?
I'm thinking, like, I don't know, I've been reading a lot of physics, and a lot of it kind of points to this being a bit of a simulation. There's something called the holographic principle.
Sorry.
so Emily thinks that we're a simulation.
Well, you mean
Yes.
that we're awake walking in somebody else's dream?
Well, hey, so does Elon Musk, so you share that in common with him.
Hey.
And he's done a lot of cool stuff.
Hey. If I'm ever in a room with him, I won't be devoid of conversation.
Buster Brown.
I don't know, my beliefs kind of hinge on existentialism.
Right on.
That's cool.
Do we have any flying spaghetti monster believers in here? No? Okay. Never
Maybe
mind.
like 60
Did you say a flying spaghetti monster?
We don't have any pastafarians in here?
6 years ago.
No pastafarians? Okay, never mind. I'm a Christian.
I mean, I
Open-minded.
know a few people I can call, but I mean, they might not be very civil, so.
So, what do you guys think about transgender people? Do you think that it's a disease, or do you think it's like is it a mental disease, or is it like like size dysphoria, or do you think people can be born and
sorry.
during their birth?
I believe people are born that way.
What about you, Chelsea?
When you are in the womb, everyone starts out female, and your mother's hormones dictate whether or not you become male. So sometimes something happens where your body becomes male, but your brain stays female.
Just like people that are gay, they're born that way. That a lot of people say that that's a choice. I believe that they're born that way.
What about you, Mister?
There's a spectrum of possibility. Could be the womb, could be the culture, could be the two. Depends.
What is
on
your
one's-
personal belief?
Nature versus nurture. Sorry.
Make an assessment, Gabriel.
Don't like putting people in a single box.
I
think there
agree.
No.
yeah, so people are like snowflakes. One person's reason for the choice to become transgender may not correlate with another's.
Yes, Chelsea, that means you're a snowflake.
My daughter and my niece are both gay.
But you're not gay.
I'm like 60% gay.
I'm not gay.
Rock and roll, girl.
I don't
The
know.
No, Gabriel's like 40% gay. Come on, Gabriel.
Let
You know that
me.
the military recognizes gay marriage because my niece is married and her wife is in the Air Force and they are considered a married couple. The military recognizes their marriage.
We're right on.
I'll put it like this: I'm straight, but I would make a homophobic fellow feel uncomfortable deliberately. I would be comfortable enough with myself to do that.
Right on.
Yeah.
I like your forwardness.
I would only
And your
kiss a
honesty.
guy on the if it really pissed him off and I wanted to piss him off, and I knew that would piss him off to do that.
So, Coppercap, aren't you a transgender?
I am.
Because I thought I watched one of your videos where you said you was transgender.
I am transgender. Have been since I was born. I guess. I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, how I've always felt. But I don't want to, make this. I don't want to, get into all that. I just wanted to ask what you guys thought about trans, just in general.
I have
don't
nothing
want to
against
personal
transgenders.
with me. Just asking.
They're
But
human
yeah, I
beings
am.
like everybody else.
Rock and roll. I mean, hey, everyone's different.
Exactly. We were all the same. Just imagine how boring the world would be.
I know. What if everyone was like Adolf Hitler or Donald Trump? I mean, we don't want that.
Mm.
That hobby of mine, one of the first graves I visited. Well, Divine wasn't transgender. He was a gay transvestite. And that's obviously a difference.
Oh my gosh.
Trans.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is a difference.
Yeah. But it is what it is. What was it? A decade ago, I was really into John Waters films.
It's it.
Yeah. And well, what's great about his films is that if you get the DVDs, his commentary is about as entertaining as the movies, because he usually made his movies like all the movies he made before Hairspray were on a budget, and just they had to sneak into schools, and he did what he needed to do to get movies shot.
Yeah.
And he's a charming guy. He's a good storyteller.
Who is it you're talking about?
John Waters.
Oh, okay.
He directed Hairspray and Crybaby.
You know, I've never
tall-
seen Hairspray.
No?
I've seen that movie here. I've seen Hairspray.
But the
Pretty
original
good.
one from '86, the one that did involve singing.
Right on.
It was instead of who was it? It was John Travolta and Christopher Walken in it. I think in the '80s it was Divine and Jerry Stiller from Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I used to like to, believe it or not, I used to like to go to the drag shows. My daughter, we would go to drag, because she's got a cousin, he's gay, and he's also a drag queen. So, them drag shows
queens.
are fun, actually.
I went to one recently. It was really nice.
Hell yeah, girl, get it.
Oh, you mean down there or in Michigan?
California, there's a place called Hamburger Mary's, and they have regular drag
Oh my
shows.
God! Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you? Hold on, for real. Hold the fucking phone right now. Hamburger Mary's?
Yeah.
No, my whole family's been to Hamburger Mary's out in LA. It was on the TV show I was on. There was a whole episode with it. Hamburger Mary's. That's amazing. Oh my God.
Do you still have your show?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're going back. We're going back soon. New network.
You're not on Reels anymore?
No. No, we're being picked up. We're doing True TV. Right now we're with True Entertainment, which is like the biggest production company.
Do you still have that one guy?
Including my own booty horn. What?
Go for it.
You still have your same manager that was on the show?
Yes.
I've seen a few
Kinda.
episodes of that show.
Well, I'm sorry.
I think we
I
have to
found
pay
it quite
an extra.
entertaining, actually. I liked it.
Well, I'm sorry again. Just kidding. Thank you, Chelsea. I love you.
It's okay. I love you too.
Ah! I get anxiety if you don't talk enough. Talk.
Okay. So I feel like a lot of people get gender identity and sexual orientation mixed up. They're two separate things.
Okay.
Sexual orientation, obviously, you might like the same sex, or both sexes, or the opposite sex, and then gender identity is which gender you identify with, like how you want to dress, how you want to look. If you feel like you're a man or a woman, or maybe you feel like you're a combination of both. Like me, for instance, I like to dress like a woman, and I enjoy being a woman. However, I feel like my personality is kind of masculine sometimes.
I
Yes.
identify as a woman.
Well, like gender fluidity is a thing too, where you can wake up one day and feel like, oh, I feel more masculine today, or I feel more feminine, or which is what I thought I had for a while. Thought I was just gender fluid, like guy girl, but like not.
Yeah.
Really not. Yeah. I was just kind of like in the day. Yeah. But yeah. Now, when dogs hump other kinds of animals and pets, does that make them sexually attracted to other kind of interspecies? Are they interspecies, like gay for other species? Because, like, and now if you hump a dog, that's bestiality, then that's wrong. But a dog can hump your leg and it's okay. Like,
Here we
what's
go.
the issue
We're
here?
getting weird again. We're going off into some weirdness here.
No, I'm asking a serious question that's not been asked before.
Usually, a lot of times when they do that, it's just to show dominance, because animals only have sex like during the mating season just for.
So are you saying if you want to teach a dog that you're dominant, you have sex with it? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Because I'm not into that, okay, honey?
When a dog humps another dog, it's not, or whatever. They're not sexually attracted to it. They're just, that's how they try to dominate, to be the dominant animal in the house.
Never mind, then I'll just shut up. Sorry.
I can watch
this
Merchant
one's, this episode is just a tad bit different than the last one.
Mm-hmm. It's what happens when you
let
don't have structure.
me just be quiet.
I like it.
I can watch a Merchant Ivory film without falling asleep.
I really make that like super, but nobody goes on Skype anymore. Skype is dead.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Microsoft
Okay,
Messenger
sorry.
is dead.
This is one of my great Mr. Brown.
Now, do you guys believe in segregation?
What do you mean?
In what context?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Hold on, I want to know what Gabriel means by what context. Hold on. I'm
What
saying
kind of
is
segregation are you talking about?
segregation between races. Gabriel, are you saying you believe in segregation to an extent?
No, I just there are different avenues of segregation. For example, bathrooms.
I wasn't
Do you
sure
believe
if
that
you meant
bathrooms
like
should be segregated?
or if your food was on your plate. I mean,
Alright, here, let me
Singular gender schools. No, racial segregation, absolutely
I don't
not.
believe in segregation.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what about what about gender segregation? Do you think that there shouldn't be intergender bathrooms?
I'm ambivalent. I use whatever I come across. If it's like, what was that show, Ally McBeal, where everybody shared the same bathroom?
Yes,
Yeah.
Alex,
Whatever.
Classic.
I don't have a problem with transgenders in the bathroom.
Oh, I wasn't even heading towards there. Cough.
one time
Prior
I
to-
used the men's bathroom at the gas station because the female one, it wouldn't open and it was locked, so I just snuck in the dude's bathroom.
Oh, that's when we were there, right? At that store. Last time I was
Yeah.
down.
It
Whatever.
was like really weird. I was like, okay, this is fine. But I think that people should use whatever bathroom their gender identity is. So, like, if you identify as a woman, you should use the women's bathroom. Obviously, if you look like a woman, you should use the woman's bathroom. If you look like a man,
Right
you should
on.
use the man's bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is. Like, I think we have better things to worry about than where people can use the bathroom.
Right.
I think a lot of people were concerned about sexual predators pretending to be transgender so they can get access to the bathroom. That's what people were worried about. They're not worried about the transgender people, but sexual predators might pretend to be transgender so they can get into the bathroom and have access to victims, potential victims. I think that was the big concern everybody had.
Like in Canada, we have across-the-board equality, so transgenders can use the bathroom freely.
Thanks to Mr.
The
Trudeau.
gay community's been, yeah. Well, what was it? Was Paul Martin that was Prime Minister when gay marriage was permitted in 2005, and everything else fell into place: transgender rights, etc., etc., etc.
Right on.
Yeah. In fact, I was at the university. I was actually at a job interview at my old alma mater, and I saw a sign, I guess for their local, advertising their local safe space. They used an adjective, an acronym I'd never seen before, LGBTQQ2S+.
What the heck?
What?
The two Qs, one's queer, one's questioning. 2S+ is two-spirited. It's it appeals to Native American communities who are ambivalent to gender identity. If anybody's seen the movie with Transamerica, where Felicity Huffman plays a pre-op woman, a man about to become a woman, before she's allowed to have the surgery, she has to break the news to her son. And in the process, she meets a character played by Graham Greene, who fits that definition, who accepts her as a potential romantic partner regardless of, attraction transcends the physical shell. Anyway, no, I just thought that was amusing. I'd never come across it before. I don't know if that acronym had been floated in certain U.S. circles. My neck of the woods, we have a huge indigenous population, or a significant one.
I'm like 10% Native American.
My mother was part Cherokee.
So I got a question for you guys, because I need advices, and Gabe's probably sick of hearing about this, but
Not at all.
Well, what is the question?
Take me a lot to be sick of something.
Okay. How do you handle the end of a friendship?
The end of a friendship.
I feel like I should know because I lost a lot of friends
That's a good
a
question.
year ago or 2 years ago.
Because I feel like I've lost a lot of friends, and I think about them every day, and I miss them, and it like hurts me that they don't talk to me anymore.
Yeah, but that's them.
How recent was this?
Huh?
How recent did all of this happen?
Well, the first friend, it was probably within the past 3 years. The second friend, the past year, and then the third friend within the past few months.
I've lost a lot of friends, and I feel sad that I miss them, you know, having them around, having them to talk to, and I mean, what are you going to do? You just move
What are
on.
y'all talking about right now?
How do you feel about the end of a friendship?
How do I feel at the end of a friendship?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good conversation because I had to end a friend, my best friend since I was literally a baby. I haven't talked to him in 5 years, 6 years. I just completely cut him off, and I haven't spoken to him since or cared to, because when you try to get with my ex-girlfriend, there are issues.
Ah.
There are real issues there, and when you, on top of that, try to talk shit about one of my loved ones, there are some issues. And if you don't want to get your ass beat, then you don't talk to each other and don't come into contact with each other. Because I'm like so not violent, but I get really violent really quickly in the right situation.
I guess it sounds like you two needed to part ways then.
Yeah, Chelsea, exactly. I'm a bad bitch when I need to be.
Level 99.
I'm level 93. I'm level 99. Bad bitch, okay? And I will knock a bitch out. So.
I've got a few friends, and Chelsea knows it well. But you know, if I was to tell the truth, they probably wouldn't be my friends. So, but people in the past that I was forced to put my foot down and say, hey, this isn't cool, and yeah, a lot of them, not all of them, but a percentage of them were relationships of convenience. And basically, my strategy, which I've repeated to Robin, is to basically, just plow forward, establish new friendships, or make your life so appealing that they're on the outside looking in and regretting it.
I just gotta say, Gabriel, like I met you a long time ago, and honestly, every time I talk to you, I just like you more. You're just a very nice person, and I get great vibes from you.
Hey.
And I can also, you and Chelsea are a cute couple. Honestly, like Chelsea, good catch, seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got good taste. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can tell he's also an intellectual. Like he can hold a conversation and isn't like 90% of men.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we have our distinct interests too, but we have a lot in common.
You gotta have differences. That makes it interesting. Makes it more interesting.
And she doesn't have to worry about talking my ear off, because there are a few subjects she's probably on the threshold of being tired of hearing.
Right on.
Like the Artie Quitter podcast. That's right.
Someday I'm going to meet Artie Lane, and I'm going to tell him, I've heard so much about you, or I've heard too much about you.
Funny.
It's the karma
last
for all
night
the years I spent talking about Jonathan Davis. I had it coming.
Which is cool. I mean, I have a huge threshold, which compensates for a lot.
My problem is with relationships. I'm not controlling, but I get jealous started. I have a real jealousy problem.
That's not.
And I don't know if it stems from insecurity that I, for some reason, just can't realize, because I don't feel insecure actually at all. I just get jealous. I get in these rages.
If you get jealous real easily, it usually is a sign of insecurity.
Yeah, and I know that, and I completely get that. Like
feel like I've had so much practice with like online relationships, like emotional relationships, that I've kind of just like learned how to get past all that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I should probably go to
all my relationships have been online. They started online, but they go offline.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's you know, you go home with the person
Trust.
who took you to the dance. That's right.
Hell yeah, Gabriel. Go to the dance. Listen to some Napoleon Dynamite soundtrack.
Napoleon Dynamite. I got that movie. I like that movie.
I love that soundtrack.
Hell yeah. Alright, what do you guys feel about burqas? How do you feel about burqas in the Muslim religion in general? Like, how do you feel about women being told to dress a certain way?
Okay.
Now stop me if I'm treading on the wrong areas here.
I don't
Well,
like.
I mean, I have a Muslim Bible sitting over there on my shelf next to the Book of Mormon, so I mean, I'm pretty open-minded to stuff.
Right on.
So.
Oh, you have a Book of Mormon?
Well, I just feel about. I mean, how do you feel about burqas in general?
Also,
Burqa, like having to hide your face and stuff and your body.
I don't like that. I don't think women should be made to do that. I think, you know, they shouldn't have to completely cover themselves. I think they should, you know, if they want to, it's fine, but I don't think they should be forced to. Besides,
yeah, a lot of women want to.
But me, I couldn't wear all that. I would roast to death and all that, covered up from head to toe. And
yeah.
my daughter lives in Florida, and there's a lot of them down there, and she says they go to the beach like that. Now, you know how hot it can get in Florida, and they're all dressed in that black, you know, oh, God.
I'm sure it's breathy. I'm sure it's breathy. I'm sure it's thin material to an extent, like just a few layers.
Have you read of the recent ban on the burkini in the French Riviera?
I've heard something about that.
Yeah. In places like Nice and Cannes, the film festival, people are actually going to the beach in the burkini, and just because of the recent shenanigans in Nice with the transport, the burkini is. It actually, I think the straw broke the camel's back when people actually, like, fights would start on the beach.
Oh.
People would just physically shoving or yelling or abusing, you know, the women who are wearing the bikinis on the beach.
Well, I mean, there's different levels for the Muslims. They all kind of like with Christians. There's different. I don't want to use the word sect, but that's all I can think of. They don't all have to wear all that. Some of them have. They wear things that are less. I guess they don't cover their whole face. They wear just like a scarf around their head. I don't know. There's different extremes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They have different names, but I don't remember them. I took a minority groups class, and we had like a representative from each part of Islam talk about their beliefs and what their women wore and stuff. I don't know. Depends on the level of extreme, I guess. I don't know.
There was something that Larry Flint, of all people, said once when he won his Supreme Court battle about. Well, he had slandered Jerry Falwell in a magazine, but the thing is, like, Jerry Falwell couldn't press charges because it was done with parody. And he'd said as an afterthought to that, he said, the laws that protect pervert like me protect conservatives like you. So, yeah, I think about my various rights and various freedoms, and it's the big ones that I'd probably take issue with, such as people who would, you know, kill their daughter for dating a guy they didn't like.
I actually knew a girl in high school who was part of the extreme Islam, and I won't name her or anything, but she spoke to our English class and described their sort of culture they had where they couldn't watch TV, they couldn't watch movies, they couldn't like go on, like it was really restrictive. There were a lot of restrictions. They had to dress a certain way. She couldn't go anywhere without a male chaperone. Since she was 12, her parents picked out an older man for her to marry who was like 3 times her age.
Oh, wow.
And, when she became a teenager, they were trying to force her to marry him, and he's like, what, like 60, and she's like 16, and her and I, we really liked James Franco in high school, and we'd fangirl over him, and she told me that in order to get a James Franco movie, she'd have to go buy a copied DVD off of the black market. Like, there was a place they could go to buy DVDs.
That
and
is
buy
horrible.
them.
You should never be denied James Franco. That is that is insane.
Yeah, and every weekend.
I'm so triggered.
Oh, you're always triggered.
The kids had their real Facebook, right, where they talked and organized things, and then they had their fake Facebook with their family, and then on the real Facebook they would organize parties, and they would go off to this island where they would drink and do drugs and have sex and do whatever the fuck they wanted, and nobody knew about it. And then they'd go back home, and then they'd have to go to, they have to go to church. Well, not church, but and they'd have to act like, all like holy and stuff. But none of them were actually following the rules. They were just trying to obey their parents, because if they didn't, they would be in like deep shit. Which leads me to what happened next. She didn't want to marry that guy who was like 2 times older than her, so she planned a way to escape, and her brother helped her escape, but she came to the United States. But her brother tattled on her so that he could get a new Lexus.
Oh, man.
And essentially, right now, her father, to this day, is still looking for her, and if he finds her, he can do what they call an honor killing, because she killed her family by not marrying that old guy.
Mm.
So she's basically on the run from her father, and she has, what do you call it, where you seek refuge. There's a name for it. I don't know. So, yeah, it's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Toxic.
I was going to say
Islam doesn't
sanctuary.
sound like a very good religion. I think it oppresses women, and some of their teachings, I don't know, it just seems a little barbaric.
I think it depends on which branch of Islam. I think that was more down the extreme route.
I'm talking about radical Islam.
Yeah.
There's modern people that are Muslims that, they don't condone what these radicals are doing. Not all Muslims are, out to cut your head off, but
Right.
The radical ones, it's a shame though, because of them, all Muslims get grouped in together. That all Muslims are, like that, and that's just not true.
Mhm.
There's a lot of Muslims that live in this country that practice their religion. They live in peace and they don't bother anybody. It's just the radical ones are giving them a bad name.
Yeah.
The last news story that dominated when I moved from Phoenix back to Canada, there was a gentleman who was arrested because he'd run over his daughter twice deliberately for hanging out at the mall with 2 of her friends. She survived. She was just shaken up and had bruises, but I mean, he's subject to the laws of the land, and
This is actually making me very mad.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it was all dealt with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I mean, just thinking about it fills me with rage.
Oh, ditto. Yeah, I wasn't happy to hear that. Let's see. Wish Alan was here.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised he didn't come up.
Did he even message saying, I'm going to be late, I had a shift to cover?
Maybe something. I haven't. Did you hear from Robin at all, or?
Nope. I sent him the link, and I haven't.
Well, maybe something came up that couldn't be avoided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He always had good input.
Yeah.
Good coming up with topics and stuff.
So Daniel leave the conversation altogether back at Facebook? Okay.
He just abruptly left.
Something came up or something.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let me look. Can't right now. Sorry. Have fun, guys.
But when you leave the conversation, don't you like leave the conversation for good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who left the
Unless you have him
conversation?
back. I don't know.
It's okay. It's whatever.
That's right. I'm trying to think. The last one lasted about 2 hours, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I like doing these hangout videos like this.
Oh, ditto. I mean, it's nice to.
I love it. It reminds me of like old times, kind of like just chilling out.
This one's so much more civilized. The other ones, John's, are like a mess.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't get a word in at all. Like he would get mad. He got mad at me because I didn't talk enough, and I'm like, well, I don't want to interrupt anybody. And by the time I have a chance to say something, you're talking about something new.
So how do you guys
know.
feel about gay marriage? Are you guys for the fact that gay marriage is legal, or are you against it?
I think that people should be able to do whatever they want as long as they don't hurt anybody else.
With myself, it's a political issue. I'm personally politically neutral, but you know, it's all cool and good. I'm not going to interfere with anybody getting a job or disparage anybody. Or if I was what's her face from Kentucky, if I was in that role, you know, I'd sign marriage licenses. It's all cool. Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, Gabe.
Yeah, I don't use politics as a means to bludgeon my own personal beliefs.
I'm kind of I'm a Christian, and I know what it says in the Bible, but you know, because my daughter is gay and married to her partner, I just look at it this way. I am not going to turn my back on anybody that's gay, because if you believe, not everybody does. I just look at it this way. I'm not going to miss out on my daughter's life. Because, you know, come Judgment Day, we all stand alone. She has to answer for herself. So.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm not. I love her and I support her, because you know she's my child and I love her, and if that's what makes her happy, you know, she's happy, and that's all that really matters. Because I have, you know, we go to Gay Pride. We have a few years ago in Cincinnati, they had this guy got this rally going for you know, gay people to have rights to marry, equal rights, and we went down and protested down in Cincinnati for that. And I've gone to Gay Pride in Cincinnati a few times and had a blast. And I go to drag shows, so I guess I'm kind of not your typical Christian, you know, you're going to hell, you're going, you know, I don't, and I have a niece that is also gay and married. She's in the military. She's active Army. She's stationed in Hawaii, and her wife is in the Air Force, and their marriage is recognized as a legal marriage, just like if it were between a man and a woman. So. And then my daughter got married last year after she moved to Florida as soon as the Supreme Court said it was legal, so they got married. So, and I love my daughter-in-law. She is just, I just love her to death. I call her, she's my daughter. That's what I tell her.
Yeah, three jobs ago, I worked with an inventory company, and we traveled across the province, Ontario, Quebec, and at hotels they bunch us in twos. Three of my coworkers were gay, and I was intermittently shared a room with them, and they're cool, didn't have a problem, you know, like total different belief systems, so they're not, you know, like they're not accountable to me, you know.
Yeah, I just look at it this way: somebody being gay, even, you know, it doesn't affect me. It's not. I mean, it doesn't affect me in any way. So why should I be concerned about it?
I didn't walk 5 miles in their moccasins, so it's all good.
I believe everybody, again, this is, I guess, where it makes me a little different. I believe everybody has the right to be how they want to be. and to marry who they want to marry, regardless if it's the same sex or not. I think they should be allowed to marry. I mean, you know, as they say, love is love. You know, you can't help who you are, and I don't think the law should be telling them, well, just because you're that way, then you can't be happy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been legal here since 2005. We had a conservative prime minister who, after the prime minister who,
Trudeau is your prime minister now, isn't he?
presently, before that was Stephen Harper, and for a brief time it was Paul Martin. Paul Martin was the prime minister, who was prime minister when gay marriage was legalized, and right now I believe he can't take the he can't do the bread and water or the bread and wine thing.
Oh.
He can't do mass.
Wow.
So it is what it is. So
I'm all for gay marriage. I think everybody should have that right to marry.
Yeah. Yeah. He says.
Weird question.
Okay, what is it?
Okay. What would your last meal be?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. The last. Okay.
Last meal you'd ever eat before you died.
Oh wow.
Oh, I would pig out if that was the case.
Oh, I would too. I think I would probably have some fried chicken and pizza and just, you know, I would just like go all out, the heck with it. You know, if I'm going to die, I'm going to eat all the food that I like, so.
What's the nature of the death? Is it death row or is it just death in general?
Either.
Okay. I know death row. There was a meal I had once. The restaurant doesn't exist anymore, but this is back when I was about 23, 24. I was with that company I spoke of, and we were out of town. Went to a restaurant called the Thai Cuisine, and without knowing, I ordered the hottest thing on the menu. I ordered red Thai chicken curry. It had bits of coconut in it. It had like hot chicken cubes and cabbage, and I felt like afterwards it was delicious, but I felt like I was beaten with pipes. If I was on death row, I'd probably want to eat something like that, so that if I'm electrocuted, for example, everybody suffers around me.
Oh, so how do you guys? Speaking of that, how do you guys feel about the death penalty? Are you for it or are you against it?
Political issue with myself, whatever country I happen to reside.
I don't think it logically, I don't think it makes sense to kill someone for killing someone.
I'm against the death penalty. I mean, I think being locked up for life and never being allowed out would be punishment enough to know that you will never be free again. I don't believe in the death penalty.
I don't either.
Also, there's people who, like, they might be framed, they might be innocent, and it'd be really horrible if they lost their lives.
Well, if you think about it, you've seen a lot of different shows and documentaries now. There have been hundreds and hundreds of cases of people that got free due to DNA or whatever. They were wrongly convicted. So I'm just wondering, before they came up with all this DNA and stuff, how many wrongly convicted innocent people did we put to death?
Oh my god, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
I have to think about all the witches that were burned.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Where'd the top per cat go?
I'm not sure.
He seemed to have left us. He was keeping things interesting. Now,
I mean, killed his mic. He must be indisposed. He'll probably be back.
oh. So how do you feel about abortion?
Same thing, political issue. I wouldn't do it, but I'm not going to stop somebody else who wants to.
I am pro-choice. Because I mean, think about it. If a young girl's father molests her and gets her pregnant, should she be made to carry that child? Or if somebody's raped, should they be forced to have that? I mean, I just look at it this way. You know, I'm pro-choice because, you know, we don't know their situation. Just, you know, everybody's got to live with their own choices. So I say live and let live. So if that's what they think is right for them, then...
I'll tell you an interesting case that was argued when I lived in Arizona. Fortunately, it failed. It only got 36% of the vote in the state Senate. But if it would have passed,
What are you growling at?
doctors would have had the right to withhold that a pregnancy was an ectopic pregnancy.
Oh.
You know, and that was subject to a doctor's respective belief in abortion.
What the hell is the matter? Yeah. My dog's underneath the desk growling, and I don't know what's going on.
He doesn't like us.
I don't think that's
See,
it.
the couple who's having a kid should at least be privy to that information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think about it, Robin?
Because the child of an ectopic pregnancy doesn't necessarily have to be aborted. It's been attempted once, but it didn't succeed, where they tried moving the zygote from the fallopian tube to the uterus. It didn't take, but it could one day.
What about you, Emily?
Is my mic loud or is it quiet?
No, you're fine.
No,
Can you
you're
hear me
fine.
fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. My mom's calling.
What about you, Robin?
Me? Oh, I actually made a YouTube video that kind of covered that. It's called Forced Morality, and it's about how, you know, there's universal laws and rules that we all agree on and need for society to function, and then there's other things that people don't really agree on, and I don't think we should interfere with people's free will. That's pretty much it.
I'm going to have to check that video out. You said it's called Forced Morality?
Yeah.
I think I watched some of it, but I don't think I watched all of it. But I liked your video today that I watched about the, what is it, 4-8 breathing, I think it was called, or something like that. Yeah. I'm going to have to try that next time I feel like I have a panic attack coming on.
Did someone ask me something?
I've only used that to fall asleep.
Yeah, you can use it to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Too, if you can't sleep. Yeah,
I just like your videos, Robin. You just seem to have a lot of, they're very informative, and they give a lot of good advice.
Well, thank you. Well, because when I was younger and I was going through all this stuff, I felt like I had nobody. I felt like nobody understood me. I didn't understand what any of it was, and I didn't know what to do. And I don't want anyone else to ever feel that way, because it's really horrible.
Well, I think you do a good job in your videos. I find them to be very informative. You give a lot of good advice, and I've learned some things that I didn't know before.
Well, thank you. I'm glad. I'm successful then.
The review of Suicide Squad was a diversion.
Yeah, that was a little different than my other video.
Oh yeah, I checked out your troll video that we talked about the last time that we were on here. I wasn't expecting the screen. It caught me off guard.
Well, the morality video.
The
morality video was. It was spurned by that vegan conversation, wasn't it? The morality video, yes, no?
I think so.
Yeah. I have a vegan friend, and he believes it should be illegal to kill animals or eat meat.
The thing is, you can't just flip the switch at once. It has to happen gradually.
You should go to India.
Yeah. Everything has to be gradual and be in a process. I mean, you can't just like stop things altogether.
Yeah, I think there was a hangout with John where we actually it ended about 10 minutes before it ended. I was on McDonald's India, and I'd let John know, hey, they don't have any beef at the McDonald's in India. It's all
wow.
Well, it's all chicken.
Oh.
And variation of potato and cheeses. Like they still use milk from the cow. They just don't use the cow
I
itself.
want.
So
I
how
don't
does it
think I could
taste?
I don't think I could be vegan because I like cheeseburgers. I like steak.
I'll pull up the McDonald's menu from India.
See, I'm vegan, but like I'm not gonna flip out and be like, "How dare you eat cheeseburgers and enjoy your milk?" And I don't know.
I'm not a big milk drinker, but I like eggs and I like bacon and I like cheeseburgers. I like steak, and so
Menu.
that would be a hard thing for me to do. I mean, I guess I would do it if I ever, didn't have a choice but to be vegan, but it's not something that I would choose to do.
Here we go. I'm going to post the link. They actually improved. They divided it. I guess it's regional now. It's like north and east and south and west. So that's the menu for the burgers. You'll notice with the breakfast one, there's like a veg. They still have sausage. The Makalu Tiki. I know paneer is something like cottage cheese.
I like cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Now I want food.
Are you getting hungry now?
This looks interesting.
What does?
The menu, like the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, let me click on it.
Yeah. Well, it's all beef free. So their Big Mac has I think it's called the McMaharaja Deluxe. The chicken Maharaja Mac, the veg Maharaja Mac.
Veggie stuff and Mick eggs. Oh, it looks so yum. The Mick veggie. Dude, why can't we have this here?
Because it's regional and some of those things probably wouldn't sell.
I don't care. I'll buy it all. Put it all in food.
You hear what's happening?
You would gladly eat there, wouldn't you, Robin? They had all that.
Totally.
Right
Probably
now
if
they
they're
can't
cute, I don't know
make
if
Big
they're
Macs. They can't make Big Macs in Venezuela right now because I guess they get their middle bun from outside the country.
They can't even get healthcare there.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
Fucked up shit.
It's pretty bad. The government's pretty volatile there right now.
Oh, look at the mixed swirl cone
What's that?
on the dessert.
Oh, you're in desserts.
I didn't even look at desserts.
That's another weakness I have is sweets. Ice cream, cake, pies.
I miss being able.
Pizza McPuff. I've had it. I'm moving to India.
What'd you say again? You miss eating what?
What is it? Having peanuts in my Sundays at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
There used to be a little packet of peanuts, but because of allergies, you
They
can't.
don't. Oh.
Ruin things for everybody.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah.
I still get packets of peanuts here.
Well, up where we are, schools ban the use of peanuts completely.
What state do you live in, Robin?
Minnesota.
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 What about you, Emily?
Well, right now I'm in California, but I live in Michigan.
Michigan. I live in Ohio.
Before that, I lived in Illinois.
Oh. Sorry.
And then before that, I lived in Germany.
Where I live at, I'm about 30 minutes north of Cincinnati.
I've been through Hamilton on a few occasions.
Have you?
Gabe has been everywhere.
Well, yeah. I mentioned that's where I got to see Ray Combs' grave.
Yeah, Ray Combs. See, he's buried in the cemetery off of Greenwood Avenue over here. I forget the name of the cemetery, but...
So I've actually been there.
So what do you think of him?
I think it's sad that he left behind 9 kids.
Yeah.
and that he sunk his money into a comedy club that flopped. And
Yeah, it was tragic that
hmm.
I don't know. I guess he wanted to be famous so bad and it just didn't work out. Maybe he just felt like a big failure.
um, had you ever seen? It's online. The last Family Feud with him as host,
No.
and he was a great host. He's my personal favorite host.
Yeah.
And he's got a nice voice too. He's got a voice like Ryan Seacrest. You could
Yeah.
see him hosting American Idol. And they basically told him that day that it was going to be his last episode, and he
Oh.
wasn't on stage when the family won the final round, the Fast
Hmm.
Money round,
He
and
was
he
a
just
member. Oh wow. He's a member of my church. He was after he died. They quit coming, but they were a member of my church.
he walked out of the studio lot like 30 seconds after he was off the studio lot 30 seconds after the family had won, and that was
Oh wow. No wonder he was so distraught. I mean,
Clean is.
I know he hosted a kids show on Nickelodeon. I forget what it was called, but and then he had like he was in the movie. You ever seen the movie Overboard with Kurt Russell and Goldie?
yes,
Uh, yeah, he
Goldie
passed on
Hawn.
part in that, and it was just sad that he felt that everything was so bad that he had to take his own life.
And he tried Evening at the Improv, and I think that show ended up canceling independent of him. So a lot of people who had exposure, you know, I think that went off the air around the time I think Bud Friedman and his wife separated. No,
I don't remember.
yeah.
I know he had 6 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a tragic.
I know when I went to Was Intended, I ended up picking off a few stupid yellow flowers, those weeds. Yeah. And then I booted out to Columbus, Ohio, where I got to see where Dave Thomas is interred.
Well, it sounds like you've done quite a bit of traveling down here in the lower 48.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few, and I've got a few stops that I yet to. I've been to my last time I was in Ohio. It was to Pomeroy to see the only McDonald's in the United States that still serves pizza.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait, what? Pizza?
Yeah, in mid-90s, McDonald's had the McPizza, like personal and large, different flavors, and it bombed because the waiting time was too long. It's fast food, and people are waiting 5 to 10 minutes for pizza. They weren't always ready-made, and it's just something that it was really good pizza, but it fizzled. And
It was just a big flop idea, huh?
this is the one place that still made it. They have a kick-ass playland, and not that I used it. It was last year.
And where is this at? In Parma?
Pomeroy, Ohio. It's about an hour, about 45 minutes northeast of Gallipoli. It's on the Ohio River.
Oh, okay.
It's like eastern Ohio, eastern rural.
Hmm.
And it tastes exactly like it did 20 years ago.
I don't even remember McDonald's selling a pizza. I guess that tells you how well it went over, huh?
Oh, it's one of the best things they've ever had on their menu. I know they only offered them in select places in the U.S. You're going to have to boot on to Pomeroy sometime.
Yeah. Because our McDonald's here don't offer no pizza.
Pizza.
I love pizza. I can't make up my mind if I like Pizza Hut, Domino's, or Papa John's the best.
Pizza Hut. No, Boston's Pizza.
My husband likes Pizza Hut, but I like Donato's Pizza too. But I also like Domino's and Papa John's. And
Pizza is like sex. It's good no matter what.
Oh my
You say
God.
so.
All right, Robin.
If what is it? I've always liked the local guy. Well, Chelsea's tried our local pizza. Fortina's. Yeah.
That's good. I think I'll hop on an airplane tomorrow just to have pizza. You can come have some too if you want.
You know, I have never flown on an airplane.
Oh, it's fun.
I have never flown before. I don't know why. I have a fear of flying, among my other issues. I don't know. I'm just afraid to fly. I keep imagining the plane just like falling out of the sky and
No, actually, it kind of feels like you're just on a bus.
really.
Yeah.
Well, Robin, you know what a mess I am. My issues. I have a few.
You're not a mess. You're just a really pretty necklace that got a little tangled up, but you're working out the kinks.
Oh, there's us.
Oh,
There.
okay.
I just saw Alistair in Chelsea's background.
Yeah.
Yeah. That bear on the back left, I bought that for part of a gift basket. Right now I'm trying to find Alistair a companion from the same factory. I'm working on it.
So, do you have any other topics you want to talk about, Robin?
You actually
Well,
like flying if you get to it, by the way. As long as your
Like what?
destination is in Toronto.
oh, flight, yeah. I
Yeah.
thought I would freak out on a plane. I thought that I would get on there and that I'd be like a total mess and I'd have super, super bad anxiety. But I had like no anxiety at all, and it was actually really fun. Like, it was my favorite part of like my whole trip I took.
I would definitely have to take me a little bit of Xanax before I got on the plane.
Yeah.
Best part about flights, 1 hour alcohol at 20,000 feet is like 2.
Oh.
I used to take Xanax every day. I don't take it anymore. I didn't take it when I got on the plane either.
I would probably have to take him to get on the plane because, ooh, be my first time flying, and I just have this fear of flying, which I don't even know why I have it because, you know, I've never flown, so why would I be afraid of something I've never done? But
Well, it's understandable. I mean, it's a flying trailer, so I don't know. I mean, people say that you're statistically like more likely to get in a car accident, but the difference is, at least if I'm in the car, I'm in control, whereas this is a pilot. But
if you have if something happens to your plane, you end up splattering like a water balloon on the ground.
yeah,
So
Not necessarily, actually. Pilots are really well trained, and even if something does go wrong with the plane, they can do an emergency landing, and they could land the plane anywhere. They could land it in water, on a roof. They could always find a way.
aren't they
And if
underpaid though?
pilots provide it, even if you're falling through the sky, they still have some control over it.
I want to go down and see my daughter in Florida, so I'll have to fly down because it would take too long to drive. So that's why I would definitely have to have some Xanax. But I hear in the next couple of months I want to schedule a trip down to Florida.
Yeah.
She lives in Daytona Beach.
Before I went on the plane, I googled some video, or I searched some videos on YouTube of like the normal sounds of an airplane and how a flight feels and what's normal and stuff, and that really helped me. Because like when I felt turbulence, it wasn't scary because I expected it.
I want to go down. I want to go to that bar, The Last Resort, where Eileen Wuornos used to hang out. She wrote something on the wall there in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's called The Last Resort, and I just have this fascination with Eileen Wuornos. I don't know.
We should do it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sorry.
There's a topic of conversation because of the wildfire in Cali. We lost the Summit Inn, the legendary Summit Inn, where Elvis kicked the jukebox.
Oh wow! Yeah, I heard that the fires there are just. I mean, all those homes were destroyed, and A lot of people are now like homeless. It's it's just bad out there. California seems to, always. See, every time you turn around, there's a wildfire out there.
Yeah.
Burning across the state.
I'm nowhere near the fire, but like it was still raining ash where I live for a few days. Hello.
Oh, hello. You're back.
Where
Hi.
did you go?
Where were you?
What? Oh,
Pass out.
I had to do like stuff and. What are we talking about?
Wildfires.
Wildfires out in California.
I like wildfires.
I'm more scared of earthquakes here, especially if there's the big one.
I like wildfires.
What?
Why do you
Well,
like
99
wildfires?
experiment.
I like wildfires not because they kill people, because they represent a side of nature that won't be controlled. It's lashing out at humanity like, hey, you bastards, stop killing the deers.
Oh, okay.
Stop killing the polar bears, damn it. Global warming is a thing.
Global warming.
Well, nope.
Alright, global warming, not me. I would almost bet $3,000 that Pamela doesn't believe global warming exists.
I don't believe global warming.
Where's my $3,000, Gabriel? Where's my $3,000?
That was a verbal contract.
No, where's my $3,000? I knew it. How do you not believe in global warming, Pamela?
I did not.
You're so, obviously Republican. Come on, what's going on here? You have to believe that the polar caps are melting.
No, they're not. They're actually getting bigger.
What? Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Oh my baby.
What's wrong with being a Republican?
Oh my Robin. What is going on? Oh my Batman and Robin. Oh my Gord.
To their own opinions. And
There's nothing wrong with being a Republican. I'm a recovering Republican.
A recovery.
I don't believe in global warming, but I do believe in global climate change.
Me.
And ditto with the PC term as well.
I hate political correctness.
Why? Political correctness, we need that because, to an extent.
Some of it is okay, but too much is like...
Thank you. A little bit is good. A little political correctness doesn't hurt.
It is killing the comedy industry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
Even George Carlin said that too much political correctness is...
Well, why don't they just
toxic.
parody? If they're so worried about political correctness, why don't they parody it?
Trump, the
Oh my gosh.
Upper Cap is obviously a liberal.
I am so liberal, and let me tell you something. Those glasses are slaying me right now, honestly. I've already slayed. I've been slayed. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want me to get your items, or were you just going to come back to them?
I'm going.
Here, I'll bless your grave.
Bless my grave.
Yeah. They're not dissimilar to the glasses that John McLaughlin wore.
Gracias.
So, Copper Cap, I have a question for you. When you start filming your show again, are you going to be Claire, or are you going to be Michael?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be Claire. I mean, I am Claire. I'm not Michael.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I am Michael, but I'm not. I don't know. I was born Michael, but yeah.
Or you could always invent a third television persona, like Misty.
Well, Misty. Again, the whole thing, with me, I'll say this one time. I'm not trolling. This is the last time. I'm not. I'm just saying, it's not a joke. There's a few things that I don't want to mess around with, which I know that's why I understand any kind of I just feels like you're being you're pressing. It just feels like you think I'm joking or something, but.
Oh, not me.
I don't feel that you're joking.
Okay.
Oh, you know you best.
Yeah, I'm a little triggered. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me collect myself. Sorry.
It's okay.
Have you seen excerpts from what is it? Triumph the Incel Dog Comic Dog's election special as of yet?
Yeah, I have.
You see the segment where he goes to University in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and he's dealing with a group of kids who are
Mhm.
basically completely PC, so he has to use PC idioms.
Yeah.
I don't think that you're faking being transgender at all. I believe that you are.
Okay, thanks, Pamela.
I believe that you are. I mean, I watched that video and
I was being overly sensitive, so
Yeah.
don't worry about having to defend yourself. I believe you. I was being overly sensitive, so pardon me. But anyway.
you're fine. I just didn't want to offend you. I didn't want you to think I was making fun of you or anything. That was not.
Okay. Well, thanks. I appreciate you being concerned and all that. Oh my God! So let's talk about like burqas and like Muslims and stuff and Jews.
What about them?
Cuchinero.
Why are the Jews and the Muslims fighting so much? Like, why can't we all just get along?
Now that I don't have an answer. I don't know.
Because one thinks you eat soup with a fork, the other with a spoon.
Damn. That's deep.
I don't.
Why can't we all just eat with knives and blades?
Oh, the heck with all that. Just eat with your hands.
Or that spork that Popeye's chicken gives you.
Oh my God. I can't stop watching food review channels, and it's killing me. My diet. I like watching people eat fast food. Is that weird? I don't know.
Is it like those
Nah.
mukbang
I have a
videos?
personal question for everybody.
What
Oh,
is
sorry. Someone.
What's your question?
What is your biggest weakness?
Biggest weakness?
Planning to destroy you all. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow. I don't work well under pressure.
Well, I'll give you some time to think. Oh, wait. No, that's your weakness.
What about Gabriel? What's your biggest weakness?
I wish I had the energy to complete some of my projects.
Oh my gosh, I am honestly leveling with you there. Procrastination, I guess, would be mine as well. I mean, I don't know if that's yours, but yeah, for
Well, it's
sure.
not necessarily
I'm
procrastination.
a big procrastinator. My daughter calls me procrastinator Tammy. I am a big procrastinator.
My biggest weakness is my anxiety. What about you, Emily?
I'm still thinking.
Oh my gosh, she's so perfect. She's like, just playing. Nobody's perfect. Except God.
I thought you said you were perfect.
I said I was close. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on, baby.
I guess I'm too hard on myself.
Damn it, Emily. Stop being too hard on yourself.
Not that easy.
I'm being hard on you, Emily.
Either that, or I can be very over-analytical with the smallest things.
We'll analyze this. Whatever. Yeah. Chelsea. The glare from Chelsea's glasses is giving me a total hacker vibe.
I like her glasses.
I'm getting total hacker aesthetic vibes from her glasses and the glare.
Totally.
Like she's about to like be animated into a cartoon and be a total hacker. Like
Seriously,
somebody
just
get her
sitting here-
in Suicide Girls right now.
Everybody, totally. No. Anyone listening, I'm not doing that.
Doing what?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. I'd say my biggest weakness is
Oh, never mind.
my own brain. My brain likes to conspire against me all the time, but the longer I'm here, the more ways I find to deal with it and just carry on.
Mm-hmm.
I sound kind of insane.
My biggest weakness is chocolate.
Chocolate.
That's everybody's.
chocolate cake,
Oh, that's a cop out.
and hummus.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart last night and I bought a family pack of hummus, and I guess I was the family because I ate it all.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Is it Sabra or is it that Great Life, Great Times brand hummus?
It was Sabra.
Okay.
It was Sabra. Sabra. It was a surprise. Look, I don't need a present for my birthday. You just surprise me, okay? Give me a surprise. A surprise party. La 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 la. Is everyone wearing glasses now? Because now I feel left out. Noticing Gabriel,
I'm
Pamela,
wearing-
and Kelsey are all rocking glasses now. I feel like we're in a hacker group. Are we anonymous?
No.
I have nothing to say on the subject of those guys.
I have glasses, but I just don't wear them. I should, but I'm terrible at that.
Samesies. So, are we going to talk about, like, UFOs and if you believe in aliens? Like, is it okay to believe in aliens if you're religious? Does that conflict? Like, what are we talking about? Like, okay, have anyone ever seen a UFO legitimately?
I've
No.
never seen one.
I bet Chelsea has.
I think the UFO phenomenon has been heavily decimated by the presence and existence of
Oh
drugs.
my god.
My gosh, hold on. I gotta leave the call. Anonymous is here.
I
Hold
got
on,
one
guys.
of those masks too, Robin.
Anonymous is here. Hold on, I gotta leave, guys. I'm scared.
I've got a mask just like that. I should go get mine, but I don't know where it's at.
I'm unbelievably
Oh,
triggered
great.
right now.
I think everything triggers you, don't it, Coppercap?
I'm triggered. Oh my god, the hair over that mask is tripping me out.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that's actually a really stellar look. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
You could totally go to like
I'm having
a masquerade.
You better be careful. The government will come knocking on your door with that when they see this video you having that mask on.
Mm-hmm. Them
Take a
government.
picture of that.
It's kind of funny how politics is flip-flopped. I mean, it seems to be that way. Like, Democrats and Republicans have kind of gone back and forth. Like, back in the day, and I'm not a fan of Hillary, by the way, just because I'm a liberal. The Democratic Party was for the people, and the Republican Party was for the corporations and the bigger, big government. But now it seems, and I don't like Trump, that Trump is more for the people than Hillary, per se, and emphasis on the per se, and Hillary's more for Goldman Sachs. So, Cox Brothers. So it's just
You're in Georgia
funny
right
how
now,
that-
right?
I am.
Okay.
I'm in
It's-
Georgia.
Okay. Now I was curious that it's a battleground state now.
Cala, Georgia. What'd you say?
I'm curious that Georgia is a battleground state now. At least that's how CNN and 538.com's polls have it.
Oh, what's a battleground state? I don't know.
A state where basically it could flip either way, Democrat or Republican.
Oh, like a swing state.
Yeah.
Ohio, I live in Ohio, and we're a swing state.
Anonymous is gone. Can I come back? Okay. That scared me.
No, it was just I was surprised by that. I just because I heard you that we're well last time I was in Georgia, I stayed around where like Ty Cobb and the Georgia Guidestones were. Like my hotel was in White County.
Huh.
The Georgia Redstones.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The Georgia
Yeah,
Guidestones?
The Guidestones, yeah.
You seen them yourself?
The Guidestones, people, I mean, that would be great if that happened. I mean, I'm just kidding, it wouldn't be great if that happened.
Great if what happened?
If everyone died, he said 500 million people, and there was one government.
Oh, you mean what they outline?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Chelsea.
I got a question.
Yay!
What is your question?
What compliment do people give you the most?
That's a great question, Chelsea. Thank you for asking it.
I get complimented on my eyes all the time.
I don't
Yeah.
get compliments. I only get
You
hate.
have amazing eyes. They're like super green, but they're like super blue, and they're like.
Oh wow, yeah, I just looked at her eyes. Yeah, those are striking. Strikingly striking.
Strikingly striking.
I feel like you could be like you could play a really like awesome lady in a movie like with those eyes. Like, whoa. Give this chicken a noir film. Let's go.
Right now, in the past 12 months, it's a toss-up between my eyes and my resume.
Oh, hey, I like the resume. That's nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Emily?
My artistic abilities?
Sweet. What do you draw?
Oh boy, I do comics, I make prints, I used to be a painter, I still paint sometimes. Right now I'm trying to paint the walls in my
You do
bedroom.
comics?
Mhm.
Shut up. You do comics?
Yeah.
Do you like comic book movies? I know Chelsea went and recently reviewed the Suicide Squad movie. By the way, I like that video.
I like comic book movies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you think of Suicide Squad? I know Chelsea was like digging it.
Me
I
or Pamela?
Everyone.
I haven't seen it, so.
I didn't get a
haven't seen
chance to. There
Well, get out from
were
under your
others.
fucking rocks and go and watch it. Jesus
Well, actually,
Christ.
seen.
I'm definitely going to have to check it out now.
JK.
I've
I know
actually
Emily
seen
loved it.
four
Emily has a
movies in
crush on the
past week.
Joker. Emily's man crush Monday is the Joker. Jared Leto's Joker.
I did like the part where he said he had grape soda on ice waiting at home. I was like,
Grape soda on ice.
that is
Oh my god,
great.
spoiler alert. Come on now, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Oh my
good.
lord, that just spoiled the whole movie. Thank you very much. I'm extremely triggered now.
Well, the whole thing, the whole
BRB
plot.
gonna go chug bleach. I'm just gonna kill myself like this. Just kidding.
Excuse me? You can't kill yourself.
I'm joking, I'm not really gonna kill myself,
You're gonna
relax.
really
Everyone, calm your triggers. Hey, pull your fingers away from your triggers! I just wanna know if Emily likes Suicide Squad, okay?
I think she's got her mic muted right now.
My mom keeps talking to me, I'm sorry.
Well, let me talk to your mom.
No.
Get her in Cronies
Actually,
Speak.
I saw 4 movies in the past one were Suicide.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I should
Bless you.
tomorrow. Free day tomorrow.
What are you doing, Zeus?
One
What are you
One
doing?
movie was actually a waste of time. I was surprised. Woody Allen's newest film, Cafe Society.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna be sorry.
Woody Allen fell off.
She keeps coming in saying, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm gonna hang out." She's like, "Well, I don't hear you talking all that much," so I had to flip the laptop around and be like, "See?" But no, you didn't want to hear her talk. She was yelling at me in German.
Well, look, okay, you have a mother that cares, so whatever.
No, she's just nosy. She keeps coming into my room every 5 minutes, and it's annoying because I like to be left alone.
Be like, Mom, I'm on Cronies Speak. Are you a crony? And she'll go, what's a crony? And be like, exactly, so excuse yourself.
That's
Alright,
right.
unless
I'm
you're gonna
too-
subscribe. Unless you're gonna subscribe, like, and comment on Crony Speak, you need to see your way out of this conversation.
You don't even have to do that. I just have to get good vibes from you, and you're in.
Exactly. My biggest compliment was I just got good. I give Chelsea good vibes, so I'm in. That's the biggest compliment I got.
I've given you compliments. I told
I'll be
you.
right back.
I tried to explain to you. How did I put it? You have a really contagious personality. There could be like a room of really depressed people who don't want to talk, and you could walk in the room and like give it like 3 minutes. Everyone would be smiling. Everyone would be laughing.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh my god, thank you so much. You're so damn adorable. Appreciate that. That's so nice of you. That actually it might be one of the best compliments. That actually is one of the best compliments I've ever gotten, so I appreciate that. I want to give a quick shout out to Chelsea for paying me one of the greatest compliments of all time. All time, people. Kanye West. All time.
I got a question for you. Do you have any intel on what's going on with shaytards, or is that a whole different universe? Like, didn't they sell the concept of their ridiculous family for $500 million?
I don't.
They're presently in
Who?
development. Do you know anything?
For half of a
Shaytards.
billion, you said?
Who are the shaytards?
Shayco.
They're this. Yeah, they're this
It's a family
family
who
from
vlog everything they
Idaho.
It's weird. I
Extremely
somehow
happy.
managed to avoid all the most popular people here on YouTube. Like I did not know who Shane Dawson was for the longest time, or Ray William Johnson, or Onision, or PewDiePie, or
I have
any
no
of
idea,
those
by the way, Gabriel, about that. And as far as
Oh.
Shane Dawson goes, I know that Chelsea's obsessed with Shane Dawson.
Okay.
No,
And I
not.
know that, well, she's not obsessed. I don't know. I'm putting words in everyone's mouth. Sorry. Let me keep them in my mouth. I
Oh, yeah.
love
It's
him.
only like one obsession I have.
I like
No, there
Fred.
was-
the-
Okay.
I don't know who Fred
When-
is either.
Is a boy who speeds up his voice.
My favorite YouTuber is me, okay? Let's just get that straight right now.
Mm.
I'll be honest, most of the videos I've seen of yours are where you're yelling.
I don't make that many ones. I don't make many videos where I yell, so that's weird that you did these. I'm just
Like
kidding.
the-
Every video I make is me yelling.
He's diversified.
Hey, don't trigger me, alright? That toxic masculinity or femininity is really triggering. Here, I'm gonna just crawl back in my hole.
My favorite YouTuber used to actually be Flippy Cat, but then the cat died.
Oh.
Well, it was a domino guy, like a really, really good domino guy, and his fat cat would be watching him while he set up his dominoes. It was like a, probably an 18-pound male cat. Must have been like a Maine Coon or something, and it just it died on my birthday.
Well, now I'm sad.
You know.
That is like bad.
Well, he still does. He still does things. Well, it was old. It was
Poor baby.
so it's
Yeah,
I know. I know. And YouTube life. But he still does his thing. I think he has another cat. Just I only
I
see
have
him
another
in
question.
Yes.
Who would you call for bail money?
Mimo.
Bail.
I'd call Gabe.
Definitely Mimo.
I have a good relationship with my parents, so
I'd probably call my dad. Maybe. My dad would probably.
I call Mimo. Mimo.
I don't know anyone who would actually be able to bail me out.
You know what you can do, Emily? You can call me.
Okay, I'll call Copper
I will
Cat.
bail your ass out, girl. Don't even worry about anything.
The next day she like murders someone.
If you need to,
Hey, you
smack a
bail
bitch,
me.
I got you. All right, and whoever calls the police on you, we'll find them. Don't worry about that.
I've got a
Yeah.
great question.
We ain't going to jail here, no.
Oh, good. Pamela's back. Perfect in time for my great question. What would you be doing right now if you weren't here?
I would be upstairs in bed watching television.
I'll be taking a
Ah.
crap.
I'd probably be playing RuneScape.
I've been playing Portal.
I'm not into video games, so.
Oh,
I usually
we can all
watch
be edgy.
I usually watch the walkthroughs. I think Portal 2, the guy who did the walkthrough is the same guy who
Down there.
he did really good walkthroughs of like the first 3 Alone in the Dark games from the early 90s.
Right on.
Yeah.
Have you played
Back
Half-Life
when-
2?
I haven't seen the walkthrough of that yet. I know, what is it? Yeah, Portal's derivative of Half-Life, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to buy it and play it next after I beat Half-Life 2.
I know I was interested by the concept of Portal because it was like a half-thought that did like really well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like the way I like that. I like your way of thinking about that. Yeah, it's like a half thought and just kind of, yeah, that'll work. Now it's one of the greatest games of all time. It's hailed as one of those like top games ever.
Well, it's simple, but it's terrific.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and I tell you what, and a lot of that I feel like is attributed to the pacing of the game. If you play it yourself, like the pacing and just the voice acting is phenomenal. The storyline, the lore, the little Easter eggs that are really cool. Like the story, you kind of tell it comes to you. Like they don't put it in your face. Like you figure it out on your own. It makes you really engaged. I love it. Just like Ocarina of Time, just a great game. Chelsea looks very contemplative.
Very. I'm plug and play myself. Like right now, yeah. If it wasn't for this, I would probably be alternating between talking to. He hasn't been calling you Robin, by the way.
It's rest in peace.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. me, R.I.P.
Oh, that's okay.
Rip.
Yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
be
Robin.
dividing my time between talking to Chelsea, playing either Candy Crush or Facebook Tetris, doing resumes, and listening to. I've got about half hour of. I just finished I binge listen to podcasts
Right on.
while I do work. And I finished Artie's in full. Like I'm subscribed to Artie Lang's podcast. I just finished his friend Dave Juskow's podcast.
Okay. Do you ever listen to that podcast with Speaking of podcasts, I've never listened to a podcast in my life, but
I'm working on Gilbert Gottfried's right now.
Okay, do you know the one with Weird Al on it and a bunch of Weird Al's on it a lot? He's the band leader, even though there's no band, and it's like kind of troll kind of humor and.
Not yet. I know Gilbert's having Weird Al as a guest 3 episodes from
what
I'm
is that
listening to.
show called?
Let me actually go there right now and see what.
That's bothering me now. That's really bothering me. Okay.
Dave Juskow has. It's funny. Like he's a comic who's like he's good friends with Sarah Silverman, but the thing is like he's like a comic in his spare time. Like as a day job, he works as a legal secretary in New York State. And his podcast started as like betting
Comedy
on
Bang
football
Bang.
games. Comedy Bang Bang. That sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
sorry about interrupting. Yeah, Comedy Bang
No,
Bang.
it's okay.
That's the name of it.
Okay. The podcast, Scott Ackerman.
Yeah,
Scott. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I've heard of Comedy Bang Bang. That might be, who knows, that might be the 6th or 7th I'm listening to. It's just, right now I'm listening to Gilbert's, and like Gilbert's into like old school movies and old school TV. Like, one of his specialties is like doing impressions that are 60, 70 years old and completely losing like
I love that. That's actually great. That's actually
completely
really good.
losing millennials. I actually saw Gilbert perform in 2009 at the Governor's in Long Island.
Rock and roll.
And 85% of his set was stuff I'd heard before, but he did like, what was it? He closed with Yosemite Sam running over a cliff and noticing that he's about to fall, and then doing an impression of Bob Dylan as Yosemite Sam, running off a cliff, noticing he's about to fall.
Well, there you go.
But once in a while, if he notices, like sometimes he deliberately likes to sabotage audiences and lose them and get boos and stuff. So he'll pull out his impressions of like Abbott and Costello or Alan Thicke or
Robin Thicke. That guy's such a jerk.
Mm,
I know Alan Thicke. I'm playing.
Gilbert's impression of him's pretty terrific. Oh, he's a total douche.
Gilbert Godfrey. Whatever.
But
I have a question.
All right, everyone. What's your favorite positions in the bed?
Sleeping.
Oh, oh my God! What a watered down answer, Gabriel.
I
believe I'm going to pass on that question.
I asked for Tabasco and you gave me water. That's funny laugh.
I'm going to pass on answering that.
Really? Oh, don't be so passé. Don't be so suburban. It's 2000. I'm quoting Jay and Silent Bob Straight Back. Don't be so suburban. It's the new millennia. Gay, straight, it's all the same. I'll take a shot in the mouth. It'll give me a.
If you had to do this week over again, what would you do differently?
Wait, what?
What was the question?
If you had to do this week over again, what would you do differently?
I'd make my next video on YouTube sooner.
I probably would have been available Thursday morning to answer that guy. Chelsea will know what I'm talking about. There's a job that's about an hour east of here that is interested in me. They sell what is it? They do schedules for hospitals using a program. They do it on behalf of the hospital, and they're interested in me as a marketer because they want to move from Canada into the States. And the thing is, the guy said he's going to call at a certain time, and he never does. He sounds like some kid. He
kids, hello. No,
I mean an undisciplined one. So he said he'd call before noon, and he doesn't call till 2 in the afternoon, and I just let the phone ring, because I have a life too. And he's been doing that for the past 3 days. Oh yeah, I'll call Saturday morning, or I'll call Sunday morning at 9:30, and next thing you know, he's calling at 3, 4 in the afternoon. So the thing is, I mean, 2 jobs ago, I was actually in a position of authority, and I actually let somebody go who was doing something similar, because some people have lives, and some people are managing $1 million business, and you say you're going to be somewhere when you're going to be somewhere, and if you're not, you at least call ahead and say, hey, I'm going to be delayed a few hours. Like, I've never come across this.
Sometimes you don't even say you are going to be somewhere, but you're supposed to be.
Oh, you're talking about this morning?
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate. Inside joke. Chelsea didn't know she was supposed to pick up a friend at 5 in the morning and an hour away.
Well, what the hell? If she didn't know, that's not her fault.
That's right.
It was just a huge misunderstanding.
Huge misunderstanding. Yeah.
Well, you know what I say? Sucks to suck. So,
Oh God.
to put it bluntly, whatever.
If I had to redo this week, I would have went to that free Avenged Sevenfold concert.
There's a free concert.
I would have bought my escape membership sooner. I would have managed my stress a lot better with work and stuff. I would have freaked out less about feeling my symptoms. What else? Would have went to bed earlier. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I don't think I would have messaged my ex-best friend. I regret doing that because
Oh,
she just
gosh.
ignored it. And I wish I wouldn't have went and stalked my other friend to see her Facebook cover because it's something I wrote like 10 years ago, and now it's driving me nuts because I can't tell if she knows I wrote it or not.
Damn,
How
girl,
often-
you're gonna need a lot of fairy dust. You got a lot of wishes.
Yeah. How often do you randomly cross paths with that friend?
I've never seen them since they stopped talking to me.
World's a big place.
Why don't we all just move to South Africa?
Why?
But there's
Uh,
sharks there.
Why not? I mean,
We
such a
should just
Republic.
I
Such a
would rather go
Republican thing to
north.
say. Why?
We should just buy our own island and start our own country. Like,
Yes.
Great.
Are you making fun of the fact that I'm a Republican?
No, I just said it's a Republican thing to say. Like, why?
No?
Why?
Nothing wrong with Republicans, I guess. You know, it's all good.
I
I'm
used
just
to
playing with you.
identify as libertarian, so I mean, I kind of understand where you come from. So.
Libertaria! For Libertaria! Why don't we name the island Libertaria?
There you go.
And everyone's libertarian. Libertaria. And we're all Libras.
We'll create a libertarian utopia.
We'll make our own star systems in the sky.
There you
Great.
go.
That's a good idea.
That's not a Big Dipper, it's a big spoon. We will rename the constellations in our own image. That's not the Big Dipper, it's Bucket Hat.
Oh my
With,
lord.
with Big Bill.
Oh my.
It's a Make America Great Hat again.
See, there you go.
Blech. Why, make America racist again?
We have one viewer. Who are you?
I was just noticing how cheap it is to stay in Sun City, South Africa right now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
They ignore all traces of apartheid.
It's funny.
Go to the women's bathroom. What was it? Linda Ronstadt was here, is etched in one of the stalls.
Oh wow.
Well, I'm guessing she performed there. I don't know if she vandalized bathroom stalls.
She probably did.
Mm.
Okay. Alright, describe yourself
I
in
was gonna say
3
something
words.
awful. I was going to say Linda Ronstadt vandalized bathroom stalls, but not with a pen.
Hey, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Describe yourself in 3 words, everybody.
Oh my
I love
goodness.
corn.
3 words.
Pamela just got it.
What, Emily?
What?
3 words, Chelsea and Emily and everyone.
I love
Describe
corn.
yourself in 3 words.
Emily,'s like, how would Linda Ronstadt vandalize the bathroom stall without a pen?
She just got it.
You
Okay.
first.
Alright, fine. I love to sing.
That's 4 words.
Well, I love to play. Actually, no, it's not, because the number 2 is not a word. It is a number.
That's really smart, yo.
Yo, the logic.
What? Ah!
Actually, those are my 3 words. The logic.
Logic.
Yeah. The logic.
Oh, just logic.
Yeah.
How do you spell?
P-H-H-H, alternating B's and H's, and a bunch
I
of
like that I'm
T's.
getting a literal answer, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I like that style.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say that I'm objective, or perceptive. I don't know. Receptive. I don't know. Empathetic. And
Okay. Empathetic, objective, and suppressive.
No. Fearless.
I'm changing mine to not dead yet. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Come get me.
So
Come.
while you were gone, Claire, how many drinks did you have?
I had 2 shots of whiskey
Yeah. Okay.
and a couple things of estrogen.
Hooray!
Can you mix those?
I don't give a fuck. YOLO.
YOLO. Do people
YOLO,
still
YOLO,
say that?
YOLO. You only live once. That's the motto. Ginger. YOLO. Sorry, let me shut up here. Let me crawl back in my hole.
It's all good.
No.
I have a mailbox that I sleep in. Why hasn't that been made yet? Tents in the shape of mailboxes.
Oh.
A tent in the shape. That'd be genius.
Mm.
A tent in the shape of a mailbox top.
Alan.
Like you open it up like a mailbox, you go in, and like when you go in, the little thing goes up, like there's mail in the mailbox.
Oh, mail, M-A-I-L. Okay, I'm thinking, man.
A mailbox.
Yeah, Mo. My head was a whole different place when you were.
Oh, you thought I was talking about the ass of a gentleman.
Oh my goodness.
M-A-L-E. It's like, okay.
Yeah, Chelsea, what is your man's mind is in a dirty place.
A tent in that shape.
What
Where
is it
would the
called?
zipper be?
The tent. I don't know.
It spirals from the outside to the center.
Yes. Oh my God. That'd be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You have to crawl through the asshole.
What are we even talking about? I like zoned out.
I mistook mailbox M-A-I-L for mailbox M-A-L-E.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. And he's like talking like, like, wouldn't it be great if there was a tent shaped like a mailbox? I'm like, oh, okay. And
Emily
then
never answered the question.
That's not an easy question for me. I don't know how I come across to other people.
Damn it, Emily.
Mm.
That question.
Yes,
Some
other
of
people.
us is very genuine. You seem like someone who's trustworthy and responsible and logical and
3 words. 3 words.
no. You seem
I
like
say,
someone
okay. You got. So are you talking about yourself or Emily?
someone I could be friends with.
Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, so it's not just me.
Okay.
And she's out of here.
Oh, dear. She shall
We've
return.
lost her.
In the meantime, let me scrounge up some questions. No, I thought Emily was having trouble with the mailbox question. What if mailbox? That actually a tent shaped like a mailbox. Actually, don't they make those?
An asshole-shaped tent.
Oh my goodness.
No, I mean like a
Pamela. Oh my Lanta.
semi-cylindrical.
Oh.
There, are
Yeah,
you back?
semicircle.
Yeah, there, or semi-cylindrical.
Yeah, I'm sure they have that.
Uh-oh, I lost connection.
Here, let me semi.
If you just shake it, if you shake your computer, blowing it, it should be fine. Just blowing it. Yeah, just do that. I'll do it. Ooh, Pepsi. That makes me want to have a Pepsi.
Okay, here's a question. If you are at your friend's house for dinner and you find a dead bug in your salad, what do you do?
I throw that fucking food in their face and say, "You make me another plate right now."
Oh my God.
What, you're laughing at that answer? That's such a conservative thing to do. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my goodness.
No, Chelsea, that's a great question. I would probably be like, I wouldn't even bring it up because I'd be afraid to embarrass them and also make me look like an asshole by like, oh, there's a bug in my food, like, because I didn't pay for it first of all, and I don't want to be rude to it because I'm a guest in someone's house, so I would be quiet about it, and like when I wouldn't eat that, but I would try to eat other things on the plate.
Oh, I'd probably stick a fork in it, and I'd say, "Is this?" I just want to make sure this is part of the meal before I eat it, and I gradually move it to my mouth before they stop me.
Oh my goodness.
That's a troll dance.
That's how I throw down.
I like it.
Okay. Oh, I got a couple cool tents that I'm looking at the moment. There's one that's shaped like a bottle gourd, and one that's shaped like a sphere that's suspended in a tree. There. I'll share the tree image.
I want to know what Pamela would do if she found a bug in her food, honestly, and Emily. I feel like Emily would freak out.
What?
I feel like Emily would like have a total BF
Over what?
over a B in your F.
In my
A bug,
what?
a bug in your food. You'd have a bitch fit over a bug in your food.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have a BF over a B in your F.
Yes.
The question was asked, what would you do if you was over at a friend's house for dinner and there was a bug you found a bug in the food? What would you do?
I would marry the bug.
I would probably lose my appetite completely.
Oh, wait, okay, hold on. What kind of bug, though?
Would it be like a...
I need it! I need a grasshopper.
A June bug.
Oh.
Okay, please, that's too realistic. Don't do that.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Won't happen again, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Claire. Alright, wait. What? Me? Sorry. I mean, huh?
How much did you...
Emily!
Holy shit.
I am your mother.
Now there's a discreet way to vomit. See how they do it in Manhattan. They pull the lower lip,
stop. No,
and they curl their tongue into a V.
Wait.
And they press the finger into uvula, and it shoots into a straight projectile like a garden hose. And then
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now we're on that weird side of YouTube. Now people are going to comment that in the comments. They're going to go, oh, I'm on my way to that part of YouTube again. Okay.
That's right.
Too much internet for today.
That's right.
Pamela.
Yes.
What would you do if you found a food in your bugs?
A food in your bug?
I don't think I would say anything, but I definitely I wouldn't eat. I would just make up some excuse like, oh, I'm just not very hungry right now.
Right? Wouldn't it be terrible to find a food in your bug? Like, I'd be like, what the hell? Who put this food in my bug? I'm sitting here trying to enjoy a nice helping serving of bug, and I find some food in it. This is really just... I always have this problem every time I come here. This is ridiculous. How have they not been closed out yet? I come to the Insectibus to get some bug, not some food! Damn it, Charlie!
Yeah?
I ordered grasshopper, and you gave me chicken.
Sorry, I'm a noob. I'm only level 30 cooking. What do you expect?
Noob, get your level up.
I can't. I have a life.
Well, you're not a noob anymore. You got 99 thieving, so.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
Sorry,
I put it on your thing. Noob till
I
99
hate.
thieving. You got it.
Did they ever upgrade RuneScape by inventing a new skill, like, say, for example, like mincing or...
No, but they should have fencing. I don't know why they haven't gotten that in the game yet. Huh.
I meant mincing, M-I-N-C-I-N-G, but yeah, fencing would be good too.
Yeah, fencing would be fun.
Yeah, with the foil masks.
Like a PK skill, player killer skill, like fencing, sword combat. Like attack is one thing, but then fencing, your style, your suave.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you guys to know I love you.
Oh, I love me too.
Oh, damn it. I even love the Republican.
And I more than amply tolerate
Thank you,
the
I
rest of you.
appreciate that.
Would you rather be stranded on an island alone or with someone you hate?
Or in the ghetto.
Alone.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Easy. Alone.
I would rather be stranded alone.
It
I'd rather be
depends
with
if that-
someone I hate.
I'd rather be stranded with somebody I hate. That way I could eat them.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
no, not only that, but you could also learn to love them, and you could also have someone to talk to instead of going, Wilson!
I didn't know you was a cannibal, Robin.
I'm totally
Wilson! I wouldn't want to go crazy from being alone. I wouldn't, and you would need someone to talk to.
I'd
And,
heard
you
a
know,
great cannibal joke from the, yeah.
I'm not talking to a damn ball.
Wilson!
Hold on.
I'm not doing that
again.
anymore.
Larry Storch was on Gilbert Gottfried's podcast, and he told a great cannibal joke. I think it went like, what was it? It was two cannibals are eating dinner, and one says to the other, "I really hate my mother-in-law. She makes me upset and sticks to my stomach." And the second cannibal says, "Well, just eat around her and just grab the noodles."
Oh, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
I was surprised he's still alive. He's like 94 now.
George Carlin?
No, it's Larry Storch.
Oh, Carlin's dead.
Yeah. No, he's like an old actor from the 50s and 60s.
That's
Did
cool.
have Troop. He was a cool cat. Trying to think of anything you might have seen that he might have been in. Well, whatever. It was I thought I'd bring up the joke for the hell of it. Good jokes are worth
Chelsea, who are
sharing.
you voting for?
Hmm?
Who are you voting for?
Nobody.
No.
I don't
Who
think
are you
voting
voting
makes a
for?
difference.
Who are you voting for?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's such a good question. I'm probably voting for Harambe.
Yeah, do you hear
Harambe
about
the
that?
gorilla.
Yeah, in Texas, Harambe is tied with Jill Stein in the polls.
Yep, just recently came out.
Yeah. And
Harambe, 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 hooray.
and D's Nuts is fourth.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm rooting for the underdog. D's Nuts has got it this year. I just know it. I got a feeling he's gonna come out on top. I feel like D's Nuts are gonna come out on top.
That'd be great if D's Nuts was invited to the debate.
I just want D's Nuts to win, man. I'm sick of these politicians. I need D's Nuts.
That'd be funny
We
if.
want D's Nuts. We want D's Nuts.
I am back.
Oh.
Welcome
And
back.
I just keep getting more and more irritated each time because every 5 minutes my mom's like, "Can you come here?" Because she doesn't know how to work a computer. And
Oh,
I told
poor
her I'm
thing.
gonna hang out, and she keeps saying, "I don't really care. I need help." And it's like, I can't get up every 5 minutes.
Then
I love Emily's apathy.
just tell
I have
her
to say that.
that you're on a live talk show for one of your friends and that she needs you there so she can have your input and that you'll just have to help her later.
I did. I said, "I will help you later. Just please, like, leave me be." And I don't know. She keeps calling my name. It's starting to get on my nerves.
Can I
Then
ask you a
put
question?
headphones on and ignore her.
And
Or
then she's gonna come in the room and start yelling at me if I ignore her. She's like very hard to explain
I'm
stuff
sorry.
to.
your mother held you in her stomach for 9 months and fed you and put diapers on you and cleaned you up when you shit yourself. I mean, the least you can do is help her with a computer.
Well, it's something as simple as how do I save this photo onto the desktop, which I've taught her like over 50 times by now.
Well, then tell her to die.
What did she do the 9 months that you were gone?
I'm just kidding. Don't tell her to die.
Wait, what did you say, Gabe?
What did she do the 9 months you were gone?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like sometimes, like, while I'm in a different state, she'll call me and be like, see, I don't know how to work this thing on the computer. I'm like, I can't see your screen. Like, I don't know how to direct you over the phone. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Emily, I was just joking. Sorry if I triggered you. Oh god.
It's very hard to offend me.
Yeah, direct her to
Okay.
YouTube tutorials on how to save a photo. Teach a person to fish. They'll be fed for life.
So Jonathan Davis.
Huh? What?
What? I'm sorry. Huh?
What?
I like how I got your attention. He said, he's like, what?
If Chelsea is ever, like, distracted and you want to get her attention, just say Jonathan Davis, and she'll immediately snap out of it.
Yeah.
She was in a daze, and then you say Jonathan Davis. Here, she comes to, like, back to reality. Oh, Johnny Davis, Jonathan Davis. Jonathan Davis. Every girl deserves to go to a ball.
What?
Oh, just a quote from a movie. Some guy is crying and he randomly says, "Every girl deserves to go to a ball." Like,
What movie?
be treated like a princess for a night. Like,
Isn't that what prom is for? Or your wedding day?
yeah. What?
I
Every girl
never
needs
went
a
to
ball.
prom.
I went to prom 4 times.
4 times?
4 times.
Four times?
Every year
Hmm.
of high school.
Be great if we broke out in the song 4 times. Dun, 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 dun,
Not
dun.
even once.
Me neither.
No.
I only went to my senior prom. That was it.
The night prom happened, I watched the movie Quiz Show.
I don't remember what night prom happened for me, because prom's another fucking day to me.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, I'm not really one for pageantry, I guess.
Yes, you are. Don't lie.
I'm not, though. It's like, see,
No, I
if I
can
was to
tell
ever
by your
get,
I can tell by your profile picture. You are so pageant.
if I was to ever get married, I would probably go to, like, a courthouse and do it that way instead of throwing a big wedding and, like,
No,
I mean,
you're gonna have a gothic ball, and there's gonna be skulls hanging from the ceiling.
okay, that would actually be kind of cool, but...
What did I say? What
When
did
I got
I
married,
say?
Let's plan your wedding. It'll be great.
When I
That's
got married,
all.
we just went to the preacher's house and got married, and then we went to my friend's house and got drunk.
I like your style.
I was in a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt, so.
Hell yeah, you got married in a sweatshirt. Damn, girl, you know
See,
what?
there's no pageantry in that. That's cool.
You are
You're
goals,
not
girl.
spending oodles of money on just one day. I don't know. I don't.
Right,
Yeah,
like
the
save it
logic
for
in
the
that.
honeymoon. Like save it for the honeymoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we went to the preacher's house, in jeans and sweatshirts, and then after we got married, we went to my friend's house. We all got drunk.
Damn, Mr. and Mrs. Look at y'all. Yeah, baby.
We've been together for 29 years.
And that's how you do it, right? Like, see, when you get all stressed out and go spend all your money on a little fucking dress and everything, and then the honeymoon's over, and you're done screwing around for the first few nights, and you're like, damn, blah, 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 what the fuck are we doing? Let's go. Why we smoke so much crack? We need to, like, get a divorce now. But you went with your husband and did a quaint little thing, and you went and got drunk and had a good night, and then there you go. And now you 20 years later, look at you! Damn, girl, you are goals. Hashtag goals, girl.
Just, it's like you're never gonna wear that dress again. So what's the point?
I know, but did you ever wear that sweatshirt again, though? Like, did you ever, like, think about putting the sweatshirt back on and, like, you know, like, going and redoing your vows and your sweatshirt and your jeans?
I don't even have that sweatshirt anymore.
Damn it, you lost it! Don't tell me. Did you pawn your sweatshirt?
No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what happened to it.
Some women pawn their wedding dresses, and that just breaks my little heart.
I never had a wedding dress, so
Me neither. Me neither, honey. We're in the same boat.
maybe one day you will.
I hope so. I hope so. If Donald Trump doesn't illegalize it. Oh
Oh my
gosh.
god.
Right now, I'm
Okay,
trying to
so if I ever get married, I
Chelsea.
would probably get a dress that I would wear again, maybe at least a few times.
Yeah. A tuxedo and a dress made out of jogging material.
That'd be awesome. That'd actually be awesome.
I'd probably just have like a really small wedding with like 2 people there. And then I would want like a reception like outside kind of with like not a lot of people. With like
Yeah.
like fairy lights everywhere. And I don't know. Something big.
I get married. I want to get married naked. I just want to have. I want to go to a nudist beach. I want to get married on the beach. Right now, a lot of people want to get married on beaches. I want to go to a nudist beach and get married. And I want to get married on the beach, but in the nude. And that way, I can never lose my stuff unless I decide to sell my skin. If I get real broke, I can always pop my skin off. But I need that back though. Eventually, I need to buy it back.
You
No, I
do
wouldn't
that?
really sell my skin. No, this is not. I wouldn't really sell my skin. That'd be weird. I don't want to be all red. I'm red enough.
How much do you think people would pay for your skin? Just curious.
A lot probably, maybe not.
That's not a weird question at all.
Right? How much does people pay for your
Well,
skin?
I think Elvis's skin is being
What?
sold as we speak on eBay.
What the?
Well, there are fans that have like scratched Elvis and they'll clean out underneath their fingernails and they'll
Oh
put it
my
in
God.
plastic.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
I
I want to look that up right now.
That Marilyn Manson put in his
I
mouth.
want to look that up right now.
Yeah, I'm Googling
I want to buy
it,
some Elvis.
or eBay.
Elvis skin
Ew.
on eBay.
And barber sell his hair.
I really do. I have a piece of newspaper that Marilyn Manson put in his mouth.
Oh
Well,
my.
then.
For some
There are
reason,
probably people selling skin on the deep web. I mean, it might not be too outlandish.
I tried to Google Elvis skin. I keep getting cell phone covers.
Huh.
I'm just gonna start. Whenever I get sunburned and I have dead skin, little flakes of dead skin, I'm just gonna start saving them in a bag, like Goldmember from Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just gonna sell it on eBay. Buy some of the ginger skin.
Oh god, gross.
Are you gonna-
I actually am for sure going to do that. Get your very own copper cab. Clone them in the future. Here you go.
There
Here's
you
some
go.
more. And then there will be millions of me, and then I will win finally.
There's a strand of Elvis's hair being auctioned right now for $23.11.
$23. I'll buy that shit.
Oh, it's because
How do
it's
you
in
know,
high
how do you
demand.
know it's Elvis's hair? See,
It comes with a certificate of authenticity.
that don't mean nothing.
A certificate of authenticity. I'm gonna buy that fit right now.
Okay, and if it's not legit, you lose $20. So what?
I'll take that chance.
Oh
I
man.
have to work like an hour, well, 2 hours. I can't do math. More like 3 hours for $20.
Aw.
Oh my gosh. Poor Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys. If you made music, what kind of music would you make? What would be your
Oh.
genre as a musical artist? What would be your genre of music? And I want each of us to make an answer. I don't want no fucking people breaking up answers. I want the answers now. Give me the answers, Sway.
I would like to make RuneScape themed metal songs about questing and thieving and standing with lots of and lots of guitar solos and maybe some symphonic metal thrown in there, and yeah,
I fucking love that answer.
so good.
All right, Gabriel.
Probably folk, something in the vicinity of like the stuff that Shel Silverstein writes.
I don't know who that is.
Shel Silverstein is a comedic poet. He wrote The Giving Tree, but
Okay.
he also wrote songs for like he wrote Cover the Rolling Stone. He wrote A Boy Named Sue.
So folk music, like rock folk,
Yeah, like rock folk.
rock and roll, man. What about you, Pamela? kind of music would you make?
Oh,
You
I
better
don't.
not say country. If you say country, I swear I will literally have it.
Why can't I say country? What do you
I will
got
have a
against?
B. Because you're Republican, I'll have a BF right now. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Actually, be folk like Pete Seeger or the Rooftop Singers. Hey.
Hey.
I'd probably do the '70s style of music, though.
ABBA?
Starland
I
Vocal
like
Band.
ABBA. I like ABBA, but I also like I like the '80s bands too. Like I like 38 Special.
Poison?
I wasn't a big fan of Poison.
Oh, damn. You let me down.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
The Marshall Tucker Band.
Yeah. I don't know. I like all kinds of music, so I don't really know what kind I.
What about you, Emily?
There's so many genres I love, but I guess I
50s
could.
50s doo-wop.
No.
Oh my god, Billy Joel doo-wop. Oh, doo-doo. Anyway.
Hey, I like 50s doo-wop music.
There's nothing wrong with it. I just can't see myself being.
Emily, come on. I know you
singer.
can do it. Don't. And I feel like you're going to say reggae. I don't know. Part of me just says
No.
Emily's going to go reggae.
That's right.
Reggae.
My first answer would have been maybe punk or grunge or something like that. Something like
What'd you say?
either punk or grunge or maybe something like.
I will have to say that I love that, and I think that Green Day is one of the best bands of all time.
I like Green Day.
I think my band of choice would be polka.
Oh,
I want to do
Great.
polka music.
Polka.
no.
Yeah, duh. And I want to do the soundtrack to a future Joker movie, all about the Joker.
I
And I
can't.
want
Kind of like what Prince did, but polka.
polka Joker.
I have to
Okay.
listen to polka all the time, and it drives me nuts.
Oh, come on! Don't hate on me like that. You're hating on my band now.
What, does Frankenmuth play their music loud at night?
Yeah. Would it help if
Well,
we played it
sometimes they
loud?
play polka.
Oh my god! Oh, that's hilarious. Gabriel, you're fucking hilarious.
Mm.
You alright?
I don't know. The music at Frankenmuth kind of is
Actually, I want to make.
cringeworthy.
I want to make easy listening. I feel like if Cobra Cab made easy listening music, I feel like
That's right.
that would be great.
Okay, do you know
Like
about
bread.
something called vaporwave?
Vaporwave. Don't act like you don't know the word. Vaporwave. I know you jammed a vaporwave.
I could try making something like that.
Mm.
Let's just make a vaporwave band, all five of us.
Oh, there you go.
Chelsea's the lead singer, though. Chelsea has to be the lead singer. She's
Oh.
got the lead singer look of a vaporwave girl. Fuck yes.
Can I do the chicken dance like Jonathan Davis?
Yeah. Can I play the triangle?
Yeah, sure.
And can I play it? And when I play it, it's just to be edgy and like super cool. I can hold it where my eye is, so it's like Illuminati. Like, ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
My runner-up would be, have you ever seen the movie Xanadu?
I've seen that movie.
Right.
One
Or
of the
they-
dumbest movies ever made.
Where they try to combine 40s big band with 80s glam rock.
Oh
Like
my god.
that. That, exactly.
Wait, hold on. Link me, please. I need to have that link.
Oh,
Tell me what it is again.
I'll send you the trailer. The movie Xanadu.
I gotta find that.
Xanadu. Came out in 1980.
I remember when that movie came out.
Stars Olivia Newton-John.
80s
and
glam rock with Olivia Newton. Oh my
Yep,
god.
Olivia Newton-John was in it.
And Electric Light Orchestra did most of the music,
Oh, I like
Hmm.
Yellow.
with one song by the Tubes.
A serious answer though for the question. Honestly, I would love to do music like Florence and the Machine. Florence and the Machine. I love that kind of music.
My daughter's wife, she likes Florence and the Machine.
I just like that out there electronic, so like softcore, chill music like EDM with like some Vocaloid, like some music like with like not auto tune, but that What's the other effect? Vocal box, like a voice
I
box,
I
whatever.
love Ladytron.
You talking about auto tune?
Not auto-tune, the other thing. Ladytron?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's two guys and two girls, and they do electronica, and only one of the girls sings. And
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
yeah, I'll post a link.
I've always hated Avenged Sevenfold, but the one song by Avenged Sevenfold I like is Nightmare. I like that song.
Okay, here's a question. What's your least favorite band or singer?
You asking me or?
Anyone.
That band that played last night kind of pissed me off. What is it? The Tragically Hip had their
I had to say Polka.
Yeah, they had their farewell concert, and like the guy was like, it's mostly mediocre filler music. It's like REM light.
It's
And
REM, but like a Z side REM kind of.
Yeah, and the guy sings in a monotone, and he bleats like a sheep, and he was like, I feel bad because he's dying, like he's got inoperable brain cancer, so this was his last concert, and he's like doing tai chi and stuff on stage.
And you're hating him?
Forcing himself to cry.
And you're hating on that guy? Damn, bro. And they say gingers have no souls. Damn, bro.
Gingers don't have souls.
I feel bad for him, but you gotta separate the artist from the art, and he's been around since I was in high school, and I've found him like extremely mediocre, like at the best of times. You know, and it just there are people who are treating it like the last waltz, like the band was retiring.
Yeah, there's a girl on my Facebook who wouldn't stop posting about it.
Yeah.
Like, she was really heartbroken, or I don't know.
I was tempted to write this morning. It was probably the nicest way I could have written it. What is it? Sometimes you have to be diplomatic and say things like, that's a nice outfit that your significant other's wearing, or your child did really well in a sporting event even though they didn't, or a certain mediocre band that live stream on television, radio, and the internet weren't dreadfully mediocre, so as to save face, but you'd lose 20 Facebook friends. There are probably people or person watching this who probably be displeased at my saying what I'm saying now.
Well, fuck them.
Well, they
No.
like, it's a niche Canadian band, and when I was in high school, people would just, be up in arms if you even thought about saying something bad about them. It'd be like a justifiable cause for homicide up here. Like,
Wow.
This band is well revered, but they're like mediocre filler. Oh, the band they're not, so. Well, like, the Robbie Robertson, the Wait, that band, the one that Scorsese bothered to make a movie out of.
Not sure.
Okay.
What's the band name?
The Band. Robbie Robertson was the lead guitarist.
No, not sure.
Scorsese made a movie about their last concert called The Last Waltz in the mid-'70s.
Wait, which band are you talking about?
The Band.
Oh, yeah, I know that band.
Yeah. Well, last night was not that.
Well, which band, though?
No, the name of the band is The Band.
Their name is The Band. The band's name is The
Oh!
They sing that song, The Wait. So, like, I went down to Nazareth to a place to lay my head. And the chorus is, take a load off Sandy, take a load for free. That song.
Oh, shit, okay.
Put the load right on
Like
me.
a dumbass.
No, it's okay. Oh, it's an easy mistake to make. That's part of probably why they named themselves the band.
It's like the band, or however you pronounce it. Yeah.
And then Robbie Robertson branched off and did his own thing, did Somewhere Down the Crazy River and a bunch of other songs nobody's heard of. Anyway, so if you didn't catch that concert, you didn't miss out on much.
What I don't understand was why was he forcing himself to cry? Like, so not sincere. If
Maybe he's faking cancer.
Oh.
Wait, did Chelsea say maybe he's faking cancer?
Did I like zone out of the conversation and tune back in and say something totally wrong?
Good for you, girl. Good for you. Call them out on their bullshit.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, if I agree with you, it's probably not a good thing. There is no filter with Chelsea. Her mind just says YOLO. She says what she wants. There's a little conversation in her head going on, like, I don't know, should we say this or not? Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, did you see any of that at all, Chelsea? I posted the link.
No.
No, that concert from last night.
No, I didn't.
I'll bookmark like the last 2 minutes when he's like doing like Tai Chi. It's really, really sad.
Everyone, name your number one favorite video game of all time. Go.
Okay.
Paradroid.
I don't have one because I don't play video games.
It's a Commodore 64 game.
Emily,
Yes.
favorite game?
What?
Favorite video game?
Favorite? Oh boy.
It doesn't have to be video games, by the way, Pamela. It could be board games, too. Or, like, card games.
You said video games.
Well, games in general. Favorite game.
Okay. Oh, Nightmare is technically a video game.
Yeah.
I like to play Yahtzee.
You know that one where you pop the VHS in and you got the Crypt Keeper?
Yeah. I like Yahtzee, too. My favorite
Right
game.
now, I guess The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh, shit. I haven't played that yet.
It's very good. Or GTA.
I want to say RuneScape, too, but...
I'm a little bit behind in the concert things. My Wii's in a box. I haven't bothered to break it open.
Ocarina of Time is mine. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Mario Party 7. Yay.
I guess, I also like arcade games. Like old arcade games, like
Hell yeah, like the old
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat ones. Yeah.
Mm.
Remember Soul Calibur for Sega?
Yes.
Hell yes, dude.
That's a shmup,
Inferno.
right?
What?
That's a shmup, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a long time, but I've seen it.
Something like that.
Chelsea recently got me to get RuneScape again.
Again? You played before?
Well, I played back in like 2007, and then I stopped playing, and then like a few months back, she was like, "Get it and play with me." So I have it again, but I have yet to play more of it. I've been really busy lately.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been almost 10 years.
Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. It's like 11 o'clock here where I'm at, so.
That's a Republican for you. Going to sleep. Yeah, the Republican gotta sleep.
That's right. We need our rest so we can fight you damn liberals.
Us liberals don't need sleep. We just keep going. We eat barbecue, and we just keep going.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Good night.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later. The neutral have no adversaries.
Thank God. Now it's just us liberals.
I am progressive.
I never said I was liberal.
We're all liberals here, right?
I am.
Hell yeah, girl. Good for me and you. Us girls are liberal.
I mean, I don't know in what universe I wouldn't be a liberal. Because A, I'm an immigrant. B, I'm a woman. I don't know.
I'm an immigrant woman too. What? Alright, fine. I'm not an immigrant, but yeah.
Aren't you from the U.S.?
What?
You're from the U.S.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Cool.
I'm from the fatherland.
I'm trying to draw, but I'm messing stuff up.
Or are you drawing the cover for this particular chat?
I'm trying to, but I can't do your hair.
My hair? What?
I love me.
Your hair isn't right. I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was me on the bottom right, or bottom left.
Yo, mine's badass. I really do love my hair.
Okay.
And the eyebrow being up like that. Hell yeah.
I don't know what to do.
I look so wicked.
You made me like paper white.
Hell yeah. Emo girl.
I'm not emo.
Gabe, how do you do your hair?
No.
Oh, so Claire's on the bottom left then.
In what way am I emo?
Hair.
I don't think you're emo, just like pale, like the.
Oh wait, is that you in the bottom left, Chelsea?
Emily's triggered.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I thought it was David Cross.
What?
I'm sorry. No,
You're so mean to your girlfriend.
no, you're probably not used to drawing you with short hair. That's probably it.
I'm really not.
I can just tell. Like, you're so mean. Spyway.
I think in the past, it'll be like 2 years now, or close to that. That's probably the meanest thing I've said.
Okay. I can take it.
It's okay.
Weird.
No, it'll come with practice. I remember when what is it? I had the pompadour. It was it took a few weeks of. Now I don't have the kind of hair where I can do that anymore.
Be right back.
Okay.
That's really cool that you were able to join us this evening.
So that's what you were doing the entire time?
What her drawing?
Yeah, because her eyes were like off the screen for quite a while. I'm like, what's she doing?
Yeah, I'm not participating. Oh, good, she's drawing me. Payback. Mhm.
I look like I have demonic eyes.
She's probably gonna have a word bubble that says "Artie."
I'm not complaining. I mean, I like how I've been depicted, but it's funny.
That's cool. In the confines of the universe in which Chelsea draws, it is sensical.
No.
No, you know why I thought it was David Cross?
No.
The blonde hair was too close to the white skin.
No.
That's what threw me off. I thought. Is that your phone, Chelsea?
No, that's not me. Who's that?
No, it's probably
Okay.
Emily's phone.
It's not. It's my mom's phone.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her to get it.
That's all good.
Gabe, fix your
Yes.
nose. Fix your nose.
My nose is fine. What is it? My nephew accidentally socked me in the nose 2 summers ago, and it started bleeding. But fortunately, it still stayed the same shape, so I'm assuming it's still fine. It doesn't look like it.
Right.
What's that?
Why don't you look right?
The eyebrows.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to give me eyebrows.
yeah.
That's
Right. Yeah, gotta go later for your eyeballs. Cannot do.
I look like Bernard from the old Maniac Mansion game.
Hell yeah.
Oh, now I look like me.
There you go.
I almost what was it? I almost cried once when a barber what was it? She actually trimmed my eyebrows without asking. I was like pissed.
How does she trim your eyebrow up? You could have stopped her, right? Couldn't you say?
Oh, she'd already started. It was like, and I was aghast. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she's like, "Trimming your eyebrows." So I'm like, "Did you ask?" And she's like, "No, but you look like you needed it." I'm like,
Oh my god.
"Yeah, I was not happy."
Even Emily had to chime in for that one.
Yeah, I said even out the other one and finish this, and you're not getting the tip.
That's kind of insulting. That she just started trimming your eyebrows without permission.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell her that she's not getting a tip until she was done. Be careful.
That is true.
No, she found out she wasn't getting a tip as I entered it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She shouldn't expect a tip when she does something like that. That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
I'd been like, look, bitch, like, don't try me like that. I will, like, alright, I ain't Oprah. I'll knock your ass out, like.
Yeah. If you trim if Garrison Keillor, I told her, if Garrison Keillor walked into your place and you decided to trim his eyebrows, he would probably sue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what he's known for.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever dyed your hair something else?
I have.
You have? What have you dyed it?
Garrison Keillor's eyebrows are epic. I have dyed my hair to get my channel back. My channel was hacked, and I had to dye my hair.
Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. I dyed my hair black. But yeah.
I think I vaguely recall something about your channel being hacked once.
Mm.
And I dyed it black.
That felt like a long time ago, though.
It was a long time ago.
It's funny, because when I dyed my hair red, I felt like people were commenting on it a lot more. Like, they'd make up nicknames a lot, like Firecrotch, Cherry.
Triggered. Oh, God.
Hold on real quick. My mom's calling me again.
Chelsea. Gabe.
Yeah.
Help me.
I was thinking. I was wondering, like you know her boyfriend. Do you follow her boyfriend at all? Undertaker Freak 1127. Have you heard of him?
Chelsea has brought him up to me as well. I don't know.
He's like in the same circle as the Archfiend, but he operates out of the southern Michigan Flint
I
vicinity.
do know who you speak of, but I used to like the Archfiend's videos when he would like roast the shit out of iJustine.
Oh, yeah.
Those were hilarious. The Archfiend when he talks about Raybleon Johnson and like Shane Dawson.
What?
Huh?
What did you say about... Wait, did you mention Archfiend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped. He's not going to make videos anymore.
He's actually thinking of restarting the football ones.
The what?
Great! something I don't care about, football.
Well, what is it? Football season starting, and like he exercises the right to do what he wants with his own channel.
That's fine. I mean, I understand that, but it's just like the football videos are the ones that I wouldn't watch because I'm not really a big sports fan. So
I pretty much only like I've watched a few of them just to keep up with cooler stuff, but I mean just to for him
I
to
watch
just
the ones where he yells a lot because I find them kind of funny, but otherwise, no.
for him to exclusively discuss it for about 80 minutes is no go.
The Archfiend just seems to hate on a lot of people.
Does he?
Yeah, I mean, his most viewed videos are like, that is all. William Dawson, The Douche, Shane Dawson Exposed, Justin
I
Bieber
don't-
Dictate. His most viewed video is a shameless clickbait video thumbnail of Justin Bieber with the camera where his D is, and he goes, Justin Bieber dick pics leaked. 334,000 views.
He said his
Shit.
most popular video, believe it or not, is a video where he criticizes European soccer.
Shameless.
What is it with Americans and hating on soccer?
Well, I like soccer a lot. Ronaldo, come on. Neymar. Cristiano, let's go Pele. Ah, la, la, la.
I can see the global appeal, just because like if somebody wanted to play soccer themselves, basically all he needs a ball. You don't have to buy thousands in equipment and
Yeah, like hockey, for instance.
yeah. I think it's the fact that like a game will be over and the score will be 1-0.
I've heard that. Yeah, I can see that. But I feel like a lot of people I've heard talk about it. They'll say things like, "Oh, it's such a pussy sport." It's like, how? I don't understand it.
I mean, I find American football slow.
Maybe where you live, not here where I live. People are pretty lost soccer players.
I'm actually, what is it? I promised a friend of mine I'd support the Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland Steamers.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Eat World just put out a new song
Did they?
and a lyric video. It's trending on Facebook.
There's another thing trending on Facebook. I think Flea played with Coco the Gorilla, like guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I should passively aggressively complain about like last night's concert. I should send a link to Flea with Coco the guitar, and then I should make the title on Facebook. Best concert performance of the last 72 hours. Or something to that effect. Best and most important. Well, in contrast with the Tragically Hip, that's my passive-aggressive way of saying that I didn't much care for that concert without losing 20 Facebook friends. Yeah, because Flea did that earlier this week too. Did you see that trending?
Right. I have no idea. I don't know really what Flea is, honestly. I don't know. I know the game kind
Flea
of.
is I think the bassist from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the
Oh, you're talking
future.
about him. A band.
Yeah.
Blob.
That's Patricia?
Yes.
Hmm. It is. See, that was just it. I said things before you put the finishing details. See, that makes all the difference in the world. One never makes comments on art until the finished product is seen.
Yes! Thank you! Oh, God. Okay, like, sometimes I would be drawing something, and people would, like, come up behind me, and they'd be like, oh, that person doesn't have any hair on their head. And I'd be like, I'm not done yet. I'm not. Ugh! I hate that. Or sometimes people will say things like, you drew that? It's like, no, I'm just, a monkey did. I'm just holding the pencil and paper.
Yeah.
I like
See, now that I angled my laptop, I can see that the blonde hair on Chelsea's head is distinct from the color of the skin. That's what threw me off. From the angle I was looking at, I thought Chelsea had drawn herself bald, or that it was somebody else.
What's Pamela's name?
Pamela. I don't know.
I forgot.
Oh, I like how Copper Cab has an arched brow.
Hmm.
I do too. That's very much my facial expression when it's in the call. I'm just playing. It's just the smirk with the eyebrow. It's great. I love it. I love it. I'm such a bitch.
Put a question mark for Alan.
For Alan?
The guy who wasn't here.
Oh, Alan.
I don't know who Alan is.
Yeah, me neither.
Runs a YouTube channel called Old Guy Rants.
Old guy rants?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find this guy. Old guy rants. Let's see. Okay, old guy rants. Is he an African American man?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. Well, he's not that old. This is a little old, I guess. He has depression problems. He got a kitten 2 months ago.
Reminds me. Oh, you got that font. That's cool.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Cronies with a K.
Cronies Speak Episode 2, blah.
Christ.
Hey, she got the color right. I like that. It's the it.
Yeah, you spelled my
text is
name
fine.
right.
I'm a ginger. I like Emily the Strange's eyes.
I do too.
Black with white dots. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Killer, actually.
I like Chelsea's malevolent smile.
Yeah, no, me too.
One I don't think she's ever given ever.
Before.
I should get contact lenses like that.
That would be trippy. I support that motion. Here, henceforth, Emily will wear inverted eye contacts. It is decided.
Mm.
It is decided.
Yeah, this could be you.
This could be you. Yeah, that's great.
With the question marks.
Yeah. You gonna put his name up there?
You with a question mark.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
This could be you. Yeah, I like that. That's like da. Oh.
Mm.
Da.
I wish I could remember what font I started with.
You wake up every morning to fight the same demons that left you so tired the night before. And that, my love, is bravery.
Is that that's not Arial, is it?
Huh?
No, the font that Chelsea started with.
Ah.
If I was professional enough, I would remember.
There is a website called whatfontis.com. You send them a sample of an image, and they'll be able to tell what font that is.
I'm way too lazy. You can do it.
No, because I'm too lazy.
Okay.
I like how I look albino.
I
My
don't know what to
skin.
put in the middle. This random stuff we talked about. What did we talk about today?
Transgender people, gay marriage, Trump, burkas, what else?
I love how right now I guess people are bitching that Obama and Hillary Clinton aren't down there, despite that Obama's on vacation. And Donald Trump's down there giving people Play-Doh. I guess, well, I don't know. Like I remember back like at work, like the HR person telling me, like, don't check your email while you're gone on vacation. Because other people are doing your job while you're gone, and your vacation time's your vacation time. And people are complaining this is a retread of what happened during Hurricane Katrina, but when Bush was on, hiatus, and what was 2005 that happened, he gave the job to incompetent boobs,
Portal 2, Portal 2, Portal 2, Portal 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta put favorite games of all time in there, too. Games. RuneScape.
What else did we talk about?
If we were a tree, what kind of tree would we be?
What would you do? And also, what would you do? Your favorite band? If you could be in a band, what would you be in?
Your hands on the mic.
If you could do one thing different that you couldn't do this week, what would you do?
What the hell did we talk about? Oh. No, gin bugs and salad.
Last meals. Last pizza.
Thai food.
I love Thai food. It's probably my favorite.
Oh, yeah, I like Thai, too. Actually, well, I didn't for a long.
Oh, if it was like last meal, it'd probably be. I go to it would probably be Crepe from the Snowden Deli in Montreal. And corned beef sandwich. And spicy mustard.
I'm with space people.
No. And cannibals. Oh yeah, Emily missed the cannibal joke.
What was the joke?
Two cannibals are eating dinner, and one says to the other, really hate my mother-in-law. She makes me upset and sick to my stomach. The second guy says, just eat around her and eat the noodles. Yeah. Exactly. Glad you asked. Oh, that was actually a Larry Storch joke for a change.
I finished.
Yeah.
I'm on a little messed up though.
No, R.D. Lang said a neat quote last night. He said, every time I have a birthday, there's an exchange of money across gamblers' hands. He's referring to the fact that a lot of people think he's going to die before other people. Like, he's a prominent name in death pools.
Why can't I fix your hair?
Whose hair?
Oh, how long was I muted? Oh, gosh.
Don't know.
Couple minutes, maybe? I don't know.
Alright. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I
if you could change one thing that you didn't do this week, what would you do? Remember that?
There's
Mhm.
no
Yeah,
room?
that's that. What?
Okay, I'll put it at the bottom.
Oh, I'm just letting you know. And if you were the singer of a band, what kind of band? And I like the artwork a lot.
Mhm.
All right, shut him back up now.
My favorite is the, what is it, the uterus demon thing?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about.
I love that one.
Fudge.
Maybe you should make the font smaller.
Yeah, you could always undo a few steps back and modify what you've already written. Does that mean that Daniel's not going to be a part of this in the
No
near
idea.
distant future?
Oh snap! My dog just walked in. What up, Tigger? You coming to check on me? I
So
was okay. Huh?
Oh, it was a question for Emily. Like, John was still able to have a live show last evening despite the copyright strike, or
Yeah, but I don't know why he would get a copyright strike.
could it be the covers that he does, the drum covers? Is that possible?
Possibly, I don't know. But yeah, I think he said, because he sent me a link to his Hangout, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, are you going to join? I said, no, because I don't know, I just didn't really feel like being in a Hangout at that point. Plus, whenever I'm in a Hangout of his, people are always talking over one another, and it frustrates me so much. But that, and I was going to go to bed soon anyway, and then I told him, is it streaming live? And he said yes, so I guess it worked. I don't know, I like it.
Yeah, that Josh guy's amusing.
Josh, yeah, Josh Johnson?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have him on Facebook.
he's like he compliments John well. Like he's somebody who's like an essential on the panel.
Yes, I don't get tired of him at all. In fact, the reason why I even have him on my Facebook is because I was in a hangout one time of Sean's, and then after it was off air and everyone left, he and I were still remaining, and then we just started talking for 3 hours after it was over. Because, I don't know, I'm always last to leave anything.
Like like I'm surprised he doesn't vlog.
That's true.
He very well may. I should check that out.
He seems quite opinionated.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about making videos before, but honestly, I don't know what kind of videos I would make if I had a, I don't know, presence on YouTube.
Well, I had a false start last fall. I was about 2 episodes in. I was going to do a retroactive vlog of like all the places I've been, because I've always had a camera in tow when I traveled, but I had like I have to take Symbicort now. Like I had a like a really bad cold from like November to March, and it was just affecting like even my ability to speak. And turns out, I might like something from childhood might be coming back. So like I take this, it's like night and day. Like I don't have those problems anymore. So who knows? Just looking for an opportune time to. It'd be nice to talk about other things too, but because of just neutrality, I gotta pick like other things, like the fact that I don't know, stuff like really pisses me off when people take up more than one parking space when they park.
Oh. Oh god. It had. Oh crap. Hold on.
How we
Yeah,
doing, Chelsea?
That pisses me off too.
I'm
Well-
good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
I'm kind of tired. And I'm kind of hungry, and I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
When do you work?
3:30. I'm
PM?
meeting right before work.
Oh, Central Time, so that's cool. Hey, you'll have time to canoodle with your friend if your friend wants a canoodle.
Yeah, she didn't tell me a time. She said she'd let me know. So, who knows?
Well, I hope if she ever tries skydiving, she brings a parachute.
Oh my god.
Aw, so nice of you to say that.
When you jump into stuff, you gotta have a plan.
Some people are planners, some people aren't.
Nah, that definitely, most definitely was not planned this morning. Like that made me mad, and I've never met her face to face.
I'm trying to figure out how to make my art be the thingy, the icon thing. But I don't think I can do it until I finish.
Oh,
Until it's up.
yeah, I think it's got to be like right after, because this is still being created.
Alright.
I wasn't able to come here last time because my schedule was all weird. I'm starting to go down that path again.
What's
Where?
the nightlife like in the part of LA you're from? What's the nightlife like in the part of LA you're from?
Like, everything closes at 9. It's like Chicago.
Oh, there isn't like a bar where you can like grab wings.
Well,
and
I'm
pints?
like in the suburbs of
Oh,
LA, but I mean, LA's like, I don't know, like maybe 15 minutes away or something. But I don't know. But no,
That's
I mean,
right. Yeah, you gotta drive to get everywhere.
there's a few clubs and bars around my area, but I don't really like clubs at all, actually, and bars, I wouldn't go there alone or anything like that.
I understand.
But other than that, it's a bunch of malls and like plazas and stuff like that. A lot of shopping centers, which I don't really care for.
When I'm with Chelsea, usually find things. To do. I know. Minneapolis is not LA at all. No, what was it? My boss's like my last job. My boss's son really liked LA, and I was like, "Have you ever been to New York?" And he's like, "No." And it's like,
I've never been to New York either.
what? Well, like New York's amazing. It's like everything's there. They have a great transit system. I usually stay at a hotel in New Jersey. One time I stayed on Long Island, and it's just that's the best way to explore New York is to not park. Why pay for expensive parking or pay for the expense to go on to Manhattan? You just train in, train out, and just take the subway wherever you want to go.
Have you ever tried the transit system in Chicago?
I haven't stayed long enough in Chicago to try it. I've tried the transit systems in Boston, Toronto, and New York.
Which one's the best, in your opinion?
Boston's amazing. Toronto's pretty good. Like I'm helping the there was a point where I was helping my parents coordinate. I guess my mom and my sister are going to see Dolly Parton in Toronto, and my recommendation is to stay outside of the downtown core by the airport and take the GO train there and back. It's clean. It's mostly businessmen who take it, and you'll probably pay like a third to half of what you pay for a hotel in the downtown core. And they're like, we're going to stay in the downtown core, get a cab. I'm like, okay. You can do what you want.
Yeah, in LA it's a lot harder. I feel like, it's funny, I've lived here 10 years and I still don't know how the buses work.
You mean down in LA?
Yeah, and I mean, I hear that there's a subway, but I have no clue how that works. And as far as like the suburbs go, there's no like subway stations or L trains or anything like that, unlike Chicago. Hold on. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Mom came in again.
It's okay.
She does not understand when I say, please talk to me in like 2 hours.
It's all good.
I don't know. I have a very short patience.
Pretend that everyone is helpless baby infants and that they're super cute. And if you don't like babies, pretend they're cats. And if you don't like cats, pretend they're you as a child. What was that? Sorry, I'm tired.
I don't like babies, actually, but I do like cats.
Yeah, and I do like me as a child.
I don't know. I think baby animals are cuter than baby humans. Or is that just me?
Some babies are freaking ugly.
What babies are ugly?
Some babies.
Oh, some babies.
Some babies are ugly, and like if you tell the mother that, they'll be so pissed. But it's always really awkward when you're at somebody's house and they're like, "Hold my baby," and it's like, okay. Like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I guess I don't have that in me.
What if you hold a really ugly baby and it looks at you and goes, "Mama"?
Little kids.
Me, mama.
Little kids and babies always stare at me like the whole time with their eyes like bugged out. I don't know why. It's intimidating. I don't know how to interact with children.
Oh, there you are.
Oh.
What the fuck?
That's Dolores.
It's my baby.
That's my grandma's name.
Dolores.
It means suffering in Spanish.
I know.
Why would you name your child? Well, why would
Think
anyone?
about it.
I mean, understand, but damn. I found out what my name means. Apparently, it means rival or something like that. Rival.
Mine is messenger.
Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what Coppercap's name is.
Claire?
Claire?
Yeah, my name's Claire.
Claire? Oh, okay.
Little confusion there.
Yeah, that's okay.
I just know you as Coppercap.
It's all good.
It'll all be covered in deep detail in Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Probably
What, for me?
to go.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's there.
If there's an article with John, there's an article.
Oh my god, the person that wrote John's, I feel like they didn't have much dirt to write. Like, I don't know if you've read his.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too, but I remember when I was reading his, I'm like, not much to go on.
Can we all have a movie night one night, Chelsea? Like,
For
and we all
real?
get together for a movie and watch Hackers
Sure.
with Angelina Jolie.
I've actually, and Johnny Lee Miller. Yeah, I've actually yet to see that.
Can we watch that?
Yeah.
I have no idea what movie that is.
Yeah, it's came out in '95. That's where she met her future ex-husband and her future ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
What was her
Fonz is
name? Shiego Izumo?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I'm actually checking to see if my Netflix has Hackers.
Alright, I'm doing that right now, actually, the same thing.
Because Canadian content is zoned a little differently.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You have Canadian Netflix.
Yeah. So, Hackers.
Yeah, I don't have it. That
I've got
baby's
the
freaking me out, Chelsea.
I've got the PBS Nova special Rise of the Hackers.
Yeah, I do too.
Hold on again.
Uh-oh. Ah, the baby!
The only area in which my Netflix is superior to the American one so far is that I have a better selection of Coen Brothers movies.
Better selection of what?
Movies by the Coen Brothers?
Okay, right on.
Okay, so as far as I know, I asked Chelsea to Google Joel Coen, and apparently all you guys have, I think, are The Lady Killers and Intolerable Cruelty.
So look up what, by the Coen Brothers?
Yeah, I think you Googled Joel Coen because for a while it was like only the one brother that was credited as the director. Yeah, if you Google Joel Coen, Coen, as far as I know, you only have Lady Killers and Intolerable Cruelty.
No, we just have No Country for Old Men.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That must have changed. I hate it when they switch out movies. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I just searched Ethan Coen too. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
No
So at
Country
my
for Old
end,
Men.
we have Barton Fink, The Big Lebowski, Miller's Crossing, Raising Arizona, Inside Llewyn Davis, and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Well, it was advantageous for me because Barton Fink and Miller's Crossing were the only two Coen Brothers films I hadn't seen, so I watched those, and now I watch them.
Hello.
Hello?
I'm pretty sure my mother hates me right now.
Oh, well.
I went off on her because she started bringing up more stuff about, I don't know, just really pointless things like, oh, where's the stamp collection, which belongs to me, by the way. Yes, I collect stamps.
Well, that's cool.
And I'm like, I'm taking it back to Michigan with me. She's like, why? I'm like, because it's mine. And she's like, oh, leave it at the home. It's like, I want to take it with me. It's my stamp collection. And then I got mad, and I'm like, why do we have to talk about this now? I told you 10 times tonight, I'm busy. Can we talk later? And then she rolled her eyes at me, and it's, yeah. I kind of lost my shit a little bit.
We should take you on a vacation somewhere. Where would you like to go?
Iceland.
Oh, cool. I know a dude there. His name's Sindri.
Antarctica. Somewhere north and cold.
Mm.
We'll go to Iceland. They have really good candy.
The only person to visit who's contingent with that hobby of mine is Bobby Fischer.
You'll probably try to visit live people every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, we could see the fjords and Eyjafjallajökull and but like it would be on the itinerary, Bobby Fischer would be like a thing to see.
Or perhaps, I don't know.
A hot spring. Well, there was a junk show over the course of summer. We didn't know what your schedule was, and we thought it'd be cool if, somehow Chelsea and I met up with you and John and did up like Cedar Point or something equally cool. For Frank.
Oh yeah, Cedar Point. Isn't that
Yeah,
Ohio?
Sandusky's like what?
Amusement park. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear they have really good roller coasters. Actually, fun fact: John has never been on a roller coaster, so.
Oh, great. We'll probably be on the coasters, and Chelsea and John will be like waiting.
No, I'm gonna make him go on a roller coaster. He has to experience it. I know he wants to. Doesn't Archfiend have like a roller coaster like hobby kind of thing or something?
He does, but his girlfriend like gets headaches. Well, it's his wife now. I won't disclose her name here, but.
No, I know her. I've finally seen her face though because they sent out little magnets and it's on our fridge now.
Okay. Yeah, I know what she looks like too. I sent them a wedding present. They got an assortment of liquors, like airline liquors.
Oh, you know what John gave them?
What's that?
A golden. You know that the thing like when you put toilet paper in your bathroom and there's what is that little rod thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
He got them a golden rod.
Yes.
That's funny.
Of course he did. I'm in his poo humor.
Yeah. That's really cool that I think they honeymoon in Ithaca.
Where is that again?
It's like upstate New York. It's like around Finger Lakes. It's where Cornell University is.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The Dalai Lama has like whenever he stays in the U.S., he resides there. Carl Sagan's buried there.
Have you seen his?
Yes, I have.
That's cool.
It was one of the most inconvenient cemeteries because basically, like all the streets is like slightly wider than a car, and you could drop off on either side.
Oh.
Probably a good foot. And most of Ithaca is like hillside. So the cemetery is like on a slant, like maybe like a 30-degree slant.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And Carl's is on the very top. It was really cool. People left Altoid mints, and people leave like blue marbles because of like his blue dot speech.
Oh. Forgot if you said that you saw what's his name? Andy Warhol?
I went to like I've seen graves in Pittsburgh, but I'm kind of inching up to Andy Warhol's because I don't know if you know, but his grave is televised. Like it's got like a 24-hour stream that you can access online.
Oh yeah.
So whoever happens
have
to be.
things.
Oh yeah, typically like soup cans and.
Soup cans. What else? Coca-Cola bottles.
When I went to Pittsburgh, I saw the graves of Billy Mays and Frank Gorshin. I wanted to see Frank Gorshin like in Vegas perform, but I found out he died in 2004 by the time I was able to afford to go. And I guess that was the next best thing.
I wonder if people are leaving like Kaboom cleaners on Billy Mays' grave or something.
Did you see the picture of what I'd left, or the picture of his grave? It's like in color.
No.
It's a black marble slab, and it's him in color doing this. Let's see if I can find it. I'll post the link. Actually, it'd be easier to just go to find. I'll just post the Find a Grave entry. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same experience. But
Hold on again, my mom is calling me.
No
You can send the
problem.
picture though. Hold on.
No problem.
Poor Emily.
No, I know.
Oh, my turn. We should probably stop broadcasting soon.
That's a good idea.
I think I'll wrap it up right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if anyone watches this, or anyone is watching this right now, I think they left, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. Sorry we got kind of disorganized towards the end and aimlessly wandered, but hopefully it was entertaining. Yeah, so like, comment, say what you think of Cronies Speak. Send me a message if you're interested in being a guest.
What?
And have a good night.
Wait, what?